Hey folks, we were just spinning around. We're here. How you doing? Loud equals funny. Episode 84.
Wait, are we recording? I didn't even start recording.
Well, you said start recording, so I was like,
you guys were both busy spinning, and yet somehow I'm the one that forgot to start recording. That's great.
Yes. How are we doing, folks?
I'm dizzy.
I don't have wireless headphones, so.
Yeah, same.
Now just imagining you attempting that and just strangling yourself for a second there. Ripping your computer.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of stories. We've gone a little crazy, folks, but we're here.
Say hi, ReactBot.
Be sure to credit the creators when reacting to content that isn't yours.
Real!
Yeah.
It's not funny, but it's true.
It's true. It's a good little. It's like Sonic Says.
It really is.
It's not that funny, but it's good to know not to let myself get molested. Thanks, Sonic.
That is not cool. It's so weird thinking that that's Urkel that's voicing him. Was it Urkel at that point?
It was Urkel.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, man.
People still want Jaleel White to come back in some capacity.
I mean, he's still doing a lot of shit. He's still a regular working actor. He's not Urkel anymore. He's his own man.
Yeah. I guess they haven't done the legacy sequel to that show yet, so
They're going to. That's gonna happen.
no. Urkel will be the head of the household. It's gonna be great.
There's so many fucking legacy sequels coming out now.
He'll be standing next to his kids. Something's broken. You know, everyone thinks the kids did it, but he's got this like smirk on his face, and he says, "Did I do that?
Did I do that?
Did I do that?"
No, now he's the grown version. He's learned to take responsibility, so he'll just go, I did that.
It's going to be a very deeply... It's like
we
that
need villain Urkel.
You know what's going to be? It's going to be like that Bel Air show, but it's him later in life, and he's like, I finally had to start taking responsibility. I
didn't do that.
No, I did do that.
We just need Urkel, but he's got the demeanor of Sungran Studios, and he's just like, no, I did not do that. I didn't. I am a professional who puts on the suit every day.
I think of Urkel.
Sorry, that's like my new personal lolcow is that guy.
That guy is great. We need to see eventually the sequel series where he's like an FBI agent. He's saying you did that.
Ooh,
did you do that?
God damn it, that's better. Fuck. Yeah, so to knock out the big thing that happened immediately earlier today and then a couple days ago. Yeah, GTA 6. I'm getting it out of the way now, Claw. That's why I knock it out early.
I have a good thing for this, but I gotta make a. Joel went live, so I gotta make a funny little post to that funny little Jewel account. So people know he live.
I should really quick say though, yeah, they pushed it back a whole year. I kind of expected that, but I assumed it was going to be ass into this year.
I mean, I didn't expect that because nothing I've seen from this fucking game looks like it warrants this level of this length of development time. Like,
it looks okay.
I would say that
it looks like GTA 5 again. It just looks the same. It looks slightly nicer. It's like the next gen upgrade of GTA 5.
It is from my guesstimation, because I would say this game entered development in 2018. Still, it has been a while. It should not have taken this fucking long. I think I'm a little nervous on that part. But apparently all that footage was base PS5, and that looked pretty good. Oh, also, yeah, I saw that. So yeah, A lot of people think this game might be
guys,
anti-cop.
is Grand Theft Auto anti-cop? Gee, man, I don't fucking know.
Well, funny you should bring this up, because one of the first things I noticed, of course, this is me who noticed it, so it does make sense that it was me, was how much ass they showed off from Lucia. I think they wanted to quell the rumors that they went woke. Because people were like, they're gonna flatten her ass because women, blah blah blah. No, they seem to be really showing off her ass. That's that's the main thing that's selling the game for me. I mean,
even if
it certainly isn't the plot that we can imagine the entire details of from just looking at the trailer.
It'll just be Bonnie and Clyde.
It's Bonnie and Clyde.
It's Bonnie and Clyde mixed with Claude and what's her name. It's just that.
I wouldn't say the Claude and
Escuela?
No,
I forgot her name.
Catalina. Yeah. I don't know. They seem like they actually have some kind of like
classic.
Oh yeah, this is funny. We'll get to that. I don't know. I think it will be Bonnie and Clyde. They'll probably die in a hell's gunfire. I don't think they're going to backstab each other, but I think they're going to get betrayed.
They might. I think they might do like a GTA 4 or 5 ending where you like choose one, or like maybe they'll do the everyone survives.
That's also why I don't think.
Ending,
that's also why I don't.
Like
that's why I don't necessarily think they'll do the betrayal one, because they've done it 2 times. Also, Red Dead, they've done it kind of like 3 or 4 times. Kind of like 6 times in Red Dead 2, but
you know, it is really kind of fucking stupid that this Cyberpunk game. He's right. I don't think you ever have to shoot cops in Cyberpunk. It is a little fucking stupid that
there are a couple
you
times.
Never have to. Never have to, do you?
Corpo to me.
Well, I think
seems like a corpo mindset.
Well, I think
the cops are good. They keep our profits up.
When you're running from a tower, I think you do get in a couple gunfights that it's like not entirely 100% necessary, but you're going to shoot the cops there probably.
I guess so, maybe, yeah.
But outside of that, yeah, I mean, admittedly, I do like that Cyberpunk is kind of like, yeah, you can kind of take any encounter mostly the way you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's good. I guess I just, after having played it recently, it's fresh in my mind, like, boy, it is funny how this is, like, the biggest budget AAA-est game ever.
Yeah.
And it's about cyberpunk culture.
Yeah.
Like, the video game that has become the Blade Runner advertisement, you know?
It kind of it's impressive that also that it is as big as it is. Because, like, it started as a tabletop thing that, like, I had heard of, but I don't play tabletop stuff. And people know the genre, but it's, like, the biggest cyberpunk thing before that would probably be, like, the Matrix series.
True. To bring it back to GTA, I think Cyberpunk, the best thing that it did, when I started to, like, enjoy it for what it was and not what I wanted it to be, which is like a better New Vegas or whatever, a future New Vegas. It's not, it's more like Skyrim meets GTA, and it does pretty well.
Skyrim with guns. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
It kind of is. But I just don't know, like, Tristan didn't like that.
I'm sorry, Tristan.
Yeah, I've
every time.
To be fair, the guy who said that also hates it. So
But admittedly, the term Skyrim with guns is funny as shit, and
especially because it was said to describe Far Cry 3, not even like a Fallout game.
Yeah, that's true. Oh god, I forgot about the real origin of that quote. Shit.
I mean, Fallout 3, Far Cry 3 is great. It really is. It's the best Far Cry game.
Pretty good.
I got to
Blood Dragon's pretty good, but
I've really been itching to.
I have 2 actually, but yeah, sorry, go on, Claw.
Well, yeah, just GTA 6. It's gonna be, I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult to make this. I mean, like, obviously, it's going to sell. Everyone's gonna buy it. I'm not even like, it's a foregone conclusion that it'll be the biggest thing ever made.
Yeah,
but I'm just like,
GTA 5 is still in the top 10 almost every month since its release, which is, I mean, that's insane.
I mean, critically though, like, it just looks like 5 again. I mean, even I would say plot,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
It is a tropical beach U.S. city with a bunch of people on the beach, and
well, yeah, but there is a lot more to it than that. Like they're actually
multiple
expanding
protagonists.
We're getting the keys. We're getting the fucking Florida Keys, man. That's insanely big. That's big.
We get a whole lot of San Andreas too. I mean, just like
we get a lot of like Los Santos, and then we get a lot of like Desert Blaine County. There isn't a lot of. I
mean, there's a good amount of like foresty area, Mount Chiliad. I mean, it's pretty. You get a good amount of what California kind of is.
True.
Condensed into like one big city.
I'm gonna try to.
I wouldn't say any of the forests, though.
I think they did release some
to the level that they would be if they were in Florida. I guess.
Yeah.
Plus, you also get the opportunity for a lot of swamps.
There's a lot of wetlands.
Yeah, I'm sure you could make that interesting. Maybe like a fan boat, like Resident Evil 5, something like that.
They have shown off the fan boats, which will be fun to run up into land and get crushed and fucking blow them up.
Yeah, I mean, like it's voice crack. It's gonna be fine, you know. I mean, I just don't think 5 taught them the wrong lessons, so they're gonna go more in the direction of 5 and less in the direction that I would want them to go in, and that's just kind of the way it is.
I am hoping this is more like 4 than it is like 5. I would say.
I mean, it really doesn't look like it. The one thing, though, that I really liked from this new trailer was that I guess Phil Cassidy is back.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
It's Ammunition, wasn't it?
It was Ammunition, and he was there. He looks a little different, but obviously he would. It's also 20 years later.
100% certain there's a guy who sounds like the guy who voices Master Shake in the trailer, and I think Ash pointed out, but it is like 1-to-1 almost. Dana Snyder, I think's his name.
They're gonna make Master Shake real.
Honest to God,
they're gonna do it.
Not bad.
Master Shake, not only in GTA 6, but real.
Yeah,
he exists now. He's a sentient Shake.
See, I do wonder if they're going to have.
That's cool.
I wonder if they're going to have a lot more celebrities than they've had in the last few games. Because, I mean, like, 3 onward had so many different, like, celebrity voice castings. And they didn't really have that much in... They had some in 4. Given
the
not a lot
budget, I think yes. I think they will. At least a few.
I mean, like, it's also... I don't know, the celebrity casting has never been a thing that really... draws me in. It's like, I don't know, sometimes it's fine. Sometimes you get Sam Jackson as Tenpenny. Sometimes you get, bless his heart and rest in peace, you get Matthew Perry as Benny.
I mean, I like Benny, but admittedly, not the greatest.
I mean, like, he's memorable. He's memorable. I wouldn't say it's like particularly good voice acting wise, you know.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of that with the animated movies that happen too, where it's like, instead of getting somebody who could actually do Mario well, here's Chris Pratt. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Mario, and I love lasagna.
I love the main cast of GTA 5 too. That's like the best part of that fucking game is the chemistry that they all have, the dynamic they have, and the actors they got for them.
Yeah,
just perfect casting. So it's like,
I mean,
I don't know.
Stephen Ogg was kind of born to play that character of Trevor. Like, he plays a crazy man well in a lot of things. Shout outs to I think it's VHS Beyond, where he plays a child's game show host who then gets covered in poop later. Directed by DJ of Fly Low FM, Flying Lotus. So there's that.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that. I would suspect now.
Dan Schneider,
DJ of Flylow FM,
well,
Flying Lotus.
I'm syncing it back to the Grand Theft Auto talk. It's all symbiotic. Fair. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everything I see, like, it's kind of difficult too. Like, everything you see from this trailer, it's like, yeah, I guess the story. It's gonna be another one that's like super focused on the story, and it kind of looks like it's gonna be fine. But, like, we all know how this fucking thing's gonna go. There's, like, if they really want to shock people, just have the game go beginning to end. These two are ride or die for each other. Them against the world. Don't have the obvious, inevitable, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. No, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. We don't do that again.
Exactly.
I mean,
I'll 2 games.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I haven't really I haven't really watched many of the trailers, but I don't think they're gonna do that again.
Yeah, they're super going to. They did that in 5, and then they just kind of fleshed the same idea out again in Red Dead 2. And it seems to be something they're really into.
Red Dead 2 is a prequel to Red Dead 1, and it's kind of implied that there was a big betrayal, which I feel like at the very least that was warranted.
I mean, I'll be surprised if they don't do that. That'll be great if they don't do that.
I'm curious. I'm excited to see you. At the very least, like, fucking around in this world's gonna be fun. Like, even 5's shortcomings, I don't like its physics as much as I like 4's. But you can do a lot of fun shit just goofing around with your friends. And that alone...
I guess
and then someone comes in with a fucking Annihilator super mega floating bike and bombs everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And then somehow a bunch of airplanes appear in the streets.
I like the multiple times when we were playing 5 online together, where we would just spawn in our apartments and there would already be like earthquakes and explosions happening. Like
cars keeping you from getting out of your room.
Oh,
that's happened to me twice.
That's great.
Yeah, no, admittedly, they need a GTA Online that is not fucked to shit.
Even if they just use easy anti-cheat. Like, easy anti-cheat can be cracked wide open.
They have.
But at the very least...
It takes some effort. Like, it's not every average child can do it. They have worked on that recently. There is a kernel level one in 5's new version, but it requires an SSD to play on. You can still play the original if you want to. But
yeah.
I mean, I think they have said that with 6, so this was like a while ago, they probably said it, but I'm pretty sure they said that 6 is not focusing on the online stuff at first, so they're going to keep GTA Online going.
That's cute.
I mean,
it inevitably will... I mean, Rockstar is not going to turn down the money, but I do understand, like, get the game out there first, then work on and finish online. That's fine.
Well, yeah.
They do that.
I mean, I like the idea that they're going to focus on single player. I mean, even the pretense that this is a single player game still is kind of funny to me. Like, I don't know, everybody who's played GTA 5, no one fucking remembers that campaign. That's the funniest thing.
Of the campaign.
I mean, like, you two and I remember it, and some people do, but people who, like, know GTA 5 and the billions of people that have played it are not playing it for Trevor and Michael. They're playing it because it's GTA Online, and they can fucking bank heist with their friends or whatever. And so the idea that they're even trying to sell this still as a single-player story, like, I guess that's admirable. I'm glad they haven't fully just turned it into a crime MMO.
I mean, yeah, admittedly, like, there is a world where Rockstar goes, yeah, why do we need the 6 part? Let's just do online. Fuck it. You know, rank in loads forever. It's like they got cash.
I guess we should consider ourselves lucky that they're making another... We should pray to our benevolent, holy Rockstar overlords that they've decided to bless us with another campaign and not just, here's a new map for GTA Online, you know.
Honestly, yeah. I kind of thought
it's like an eighth of the size of just the city.
I mean, they did that with they did do a DLC with a new map, but they did that a few years in, and we already knew that GTA 6 was going to be a thing by then, so I'm not too mad that Cayo Perico exists. It's a fun heist. I've done it solo many times. But
I feel like it's just all the meta stuff about Rockstar that leaves such a bad taste in my mouth. Like, all the things we nearly had, Bully 2, a bunch of shit for 5, like, whatever happened to fucking Agent.
Imagine if 5 had DLC. That'd be awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like actual DLC and not just like, oh, hey, here's a singular heist for online and maybe like a mission.
Yeah, they repurposed a lot of the single-player DLC they were working on for heists. I believe we were supposed to get one that was like Trevor being a secret agent that became the Doomsday heist.
Now, was that one going to be based on the bones of whatever Agent was? I remember hearing something about that.
Not really, because it was supposed to be like modern times.
I thought Agent was...
Because Agent's supposed to be set in like the 50s, I think.
Yeah, okay. I thought Agent was like what LA Noire eventually became.
No, LA Noire was something they acquired later on. LA Noire was supposed to be published, I think, by Sony at one point. And then Sony looked at the budget and was like, and they dipped. And then Rockstar was like, yeah, fuck it, let's try it, we ball. And they made them switch engines, and then went on to Rage eventually. It was supposed to be on Unreal 3 at one point. And then that came out for all platforms. And that team disbanded, and then, funny enough, right, guy was supposed to make a game called Horror of the Orient. Long story on that title. That got canceled by, I think, Warner Brothers. Fast forward to a few years later, starts a studio called Video Games Deluxe, and is hired by Rockstar and another company that I can't remember the name of to fix the trilogy.
Yay!
Awesome.
And then, mind you, the guy who was fired from a company that Rockstar bought from them, guess what happens? Rockstar buys them, keeps him hired, and they're now like Rockstar Melbourne or some shit.
Awesome.
Fuck you, you work for us forever.
Bravo to the Team Bondi guy from somehow getting rehired by the place that fired him.
If it's Brendan McNamara, that guy is apparently like a huge fuckhead who mismanaged that whole game.
Yep.
At least that's what I'd heard from, I think, the What Happened about LA Noire a few years ago.
I remember hearing about that from interviews from, like, 2013 or 2014, talking about, like, yeah, this dude just kind of, like, spent all of our money and then didn't know what he was doing and then just would hire random college employees.
From what I remember, he was also, like, weirdly angry or something.
Apparently he was always pissed, like, had a temper like that. It's like, yeah.
Free thinkers unite.
That was something he did not say.
Reactbot, what do you have to say about GTA 6 releasing 2026, May 26?
Did you guys hear Trump died?
Thanks, Reactbot.
Yeah, we should. Oof. Wow. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fine. I will say, I'm going to revise my... I don't think they're going to charge 100 for this. I think it will probably be 80. I don't think...
I'm thinking 80.
I don't think
Oh, yeah.
We should talk about that.
It was,
it's going to be 100.
It was Microsoft who raised the price, right?
Yeah, recently. Nintendo, so far, has only done it for one game. That was Mario Kart World, which... Which is
very strange.
Not worth 80.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I've also heard that Donkey Kong might be that much.
Donkey Kong is 70. That's already been confirmed. That's coming out. That's coming out a month after fucking console.
Don't worry, guys, because everybody's wages are also going up by $10 a month, so it'll be fine.
Well,
it's gonna be great.
Where's that happening?
To you and me.
I fucking wish.
Funny.
I mean, I'm making a decent amount.
About that, Reactbot?
Animators, get on it.
Real.
I like the little Mark Kerr.
The crippling decline of the world.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the movie Tariffing? You said you had that, right?
Oh God, yeah, I didn't pull it up.
GTA
but give me a sec.
Yeah, GTA looks.
Well,
it looks good.
Actually, if you could pull that up,
fine.
We can do a little bit of an update because today.
Yes.
VoteSaxon trial was today. So I'm going to tab over here.
Oh, let's do it.
Search.
Okay.
And then I've got my celebration music ready if it happens. If we need it.
Okay, sort by recent. And sort by date. 3.
What happened? Did they delay it again? Did they delay it again?
They delayed it again.
The UK is not a real country, man. I can't believe this.
Dog, I'm starting to think that almost every country is just ran by dumbasses.
Oh, fuck.
Quotes for legal aid? What does that mean?
I don't fucking know. So, for those who can't see on screen, trial of Natalie McNally murder accused delayed due to quotes for legal aid.
Good, he just looks like a killer.
Yeah, he's got that look about him, but like he wants to kill.
Yeah.
But
they they picked a perfect picture. Like, you know, they did not pick one that was flattering for him.
Yeah, no,
he looks like he just got stung by cats.
He looks
Why
like
is there an image of like a Dilophosaurus head with his fucking logo underneath it? Where is he?
It's like a photo from him from his home or something.
They let him stay at his home?
This is the UK. They probably like just taped his
they probably just spanked him on the ass and said, "Hey, no more killing now, yeah."
Oh no.
Cold blow.
So yeah, that's cool. Probably won't happen until autumn. That's great. That's what it says on. So
how long has it been delayed for?
Has it been like 2+ fucking years total?
Here's the headline. Not expected until autumn, court told. And I can't tell because it's making me fucking sign in. Thanks. Thank you, Belfast Telegraph, you fucking fools.
We need somebody to pull a fucking Michael Schofield just so they can get close to the guy. That's all I'm saying.
Hey.
Prison Break people, watch it.
Fuck yeah.
Shoutouts to the TV series Prison Break, where they depict one of the, like, kingpin cool guys at the prison as being a serial child rapist murderer.
Oh god, yeah, you're right.
One of the cool people at the prison. Yeah. Commands respect. That's gonna be you someday, McCullough.
Also, shout out to, and I guess I only have the 3rd and 4th seasons right here, but the fact that The Flash was kind of a small Prison Break reunion.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, that's cool and awesome. Thank you. I'm very glad that we delayed a day for that. That's awesome.
He did it.
Cool.
I mean, yeah. Look, we're not
according to our opinions.
He did it.
Hold on, we're never stepping foot in the UK. We can say this.
It is, in my opinion,
he did it.
It is, in my opinion, open and shut. However, until he's proven in the court of law, we can't exactly say.
Can't we just be the jury and convict him? Like we're his peers. You used to watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm gonna.
God, that was a weird day. I found that out.
I imagine so.
It would be so fucking weird to find out if like Mike from Red Letter Media had like stabbed 2 people to death.
I knew you were gonna say Mike for some reason. That was what I first was gonna go to.
I thought about Jay and I'm like, no, I can kind of see Jay doing it a couple times possibly.
Vinny Vinesauce, what have you done? No.
Ooh.
You turned the bodies into pizza pasta. Yeah.
You eat the McClunky.
No. But yeah,
McClunky is a bullet.
Man, I just like they haven't fucking how easy must it be to be a fucking UK criminal? You can just fucking sit in jail and live forever.
Fucking easy.
Jesus.
I mean, shit. There was stuff that happened in Canada where it was like a guy stole some guy's car, got arrested, immediately let out of jail. Next day, he carjacks some lady, gets arrested, immediately let out of jail. 3rd day, he breaks into a house, gets arrested. And I think maybe that was the time that stuck.
Yeah,
this is why blue lives matter.
Whoa, react bot. Whoa.
I wouldn't agree with that one based on the information given, but you know.
Yeah, yeesh. That's a shirt tug.
Oh man, react bot, you're on one today.
Oh man.
Well, yeah.
Alright, so
Trump is.
Let me tell you something, people. The movie industry in America is dying a very fast death. Other countries are offering all sorts of incentives to draw our filmmakers and studios away from the United States. Hollywood and many other areas within the USA are being devastated. It's true. Yeah. There is a concerted effort by other nations capitalized, and therefore, a national security threat. I gotta get back on the ball. Let me tell you something, okay? It is in addition to everything else, messaging and propaganda. Yeah. I'm losing the voice. Therefore, I am authorizing the Department of Commerce, the United States Trade Representative, to immediately begin the process of instituting a 100% tariff on any and all movies coming into our country that are made in foreign lands. We want movies made in America again.
Or it's like,
so this is gonna kill the film industry. So that's cool. I mean,
well, the big problem is...
Oh, I don't know about that, but it is very stupid.
It is going to kill the film industry. I'm with Gabe on this one.
It's going to hurt it for at least 6 months, because, like, everything is shot everywhere else, because they give incentives. Even fucking Georgia isn't doing that anymore, and people are getting away from Georgia.
A national security threat, though?
This man's a moron.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, admittedly, most presidents in our lifetimes have been complete dolts.
I think I might have a few of his marbles inside of my drawer.
I'm just confused.
That's how widespread they are. He doesn't know where the fuck they are.
Yeah,
I'm just confused. Like, I don't know, man. Most of that hack feminist propaganda movie shit, girls get it done shit, comes from Hollywood.
Yeah,
it's not like fucking Uzbekistan that's making that garbage. It's
like. The thing here is,
who are we kidding here?
If you wanted these movies to come shoot in America, though, the best way to do that is have incentives for shooting. There's a reason why so many cheap films are shot in Bulgaria. It's not because Bulgaria is pretty and amazing. It's because they give discounts. They give you like half of your budget back.
Yeah. I mean,
also it's not exactly clear if this also means that stuff that has location shooting in other countries. And that's a big one, because if that's the case, none of our movies are fucking being made.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be really stupid fucking expensive.
The films that won't be tariffed will be anything that's like a lot of those Catholic movies or Hallmark movies. I
can't wait for Art of the Deal, the movie.
I mean, I feel like a lot of movies besides those, are shot in America. But yeah, it probably would be a better thing to just offer incentives to Americans to shoot there, or even to other people from other countries to shoot in America.
Yeah.
Rather than tariffing everybody else. I mean,
but like
that probably will be an issue. That probably will be a bit of an issue for us, because I know that Vancouver and Toronto are like always the stand-ins. Well, they're always the stand-ins for like every. I think the first 5 seasons of X-Files, for instance, was in Vancouver, and then they moved to LA after that. But Fringe, I think when they're in New York, it's actually Toronto, and you get that a lot.
Same with Brisbane, Australia. Also, a lot of our movies are shot in sound studios up in Britain, like Star Wars. All 3 of the originals were shot in the UK. At least, the set footage, not the location stuff was elsewhere, like Tunisia and Finland and stuff.
I also pulled up something to bring up after.
What is that?
I'll explain it when we get to it, when it's on screen. But yeah, no, this just it's kind of baffling, because it's like, all right, how is that tariff going to be put on it then? Does it mean any digital, if streaming, is it going to cost now 100% more? Like, movie tickets, are we going to go from 14 to 28? Like, where are we getting fucked? Like, where are we getting fucked in the ass here? And who knows? Peepaw's currently typing up on his website, and he's going caps sometimes.
I completely forgot.
Yes.
People are bootlicking because of this, which is really awesome to see.
Oh, God, I have not seen
Governor
this.
Gavin Newsom, who Trump calls Gavin New Scum, which, I'm gonna be real, I'm starting to agree with that.
I mean, I haven't disagreed with that.
California.
That's what Trump has some heaters. That's a heater. I've never liked Gavin Newsom.
Yeah. But Gavin Newsom says, by the way, Democratic Party leadership.
Yeah.
Really cool. California built the film industry long dash, and we're ready to bring even more jobs home. We've proven what strong state incentives can do. Now it's time for a real federal partnership to make America film again. POTUS, let's get it done. Stop licking the fucking boot. Jesus Christ, it's not going to lick you back.
See, well, here's the big problem.
Some might argue that it's good to have bipartisanship to try and get change to happen. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree, but also
this stuff is actively destructive to us. I don't think that this should fall under the umbrella of bipartisanship.
This also kind of feels like Gavin Newsom trying to save his own ass, you know?
Yeah. Well, would it maybe be his job to, like, I don't know how it works in the U.S. specifically when it comes to, like, tax incentives and shit. Like, that would probably be a federal thing and not something that he would institute, right? Like, on a state level.
I think? I'm not sure.
States can...
Yeah, because he might be able to... He might be able to make incentives happen, like he said. Like he does say, strong state incentives. So maybe
that would be nice.
States can make their own incentives, but there also can't be a federal one on top of it. But it's like, well, now it just kind of makes like, all right, you've been governor for how long, Newsom? You haven't instituted anything on your own. You just waited till this fucking shit happened.
Fresh out of hacks.
Yeah, it genuinely feels like, all right. So you're just doing this basically to save your ass. You're trying to appease to Trump, which, hey, I get it.
He's licking the boot, thinking it'll lick back.
Yeah, I get the mentality, but odds are he is still going to treat California like shit, buddy. You are not getting any
He's going to
here.
keep calling you new scum. It's going to keep happening, buddy. You got to stand up for yourself.
Oh, yeah. Also, one thing I didn't pull up because it was way too long of a read. John Fetterman apparently is like a fucking crazy person.
Yeah.
There was a whole article about him, like, he got in a car crash and almost killed him and his wife after, like, a Bill Maher taping. Where
Bill Maher, huh?
Yeah, Bill Maher is still
driving
alive.
Recklessly?
I guess so, but...
Did Bill Maher drive this man insane?
I can see it.
Bill Maher is, like, one of my least favorite people that exist in our lives currently.
He's just not pleasant.
No! I get to talk like a douchebag the entire episode and feel smug about myself.
I mean, that's what John Oliver does too.
Yeah, it is. It is
give
too.
Him a pass.
Oh yeah, I don't like John Oliver either.
I mean,
fair then.
I'll give John Oliver one props, and that during one video he covered, he talked about the guy that gave my mother a staph infection one time. So I was like, all right,
okay.
Long story.
Do we need to know this lore?
I'll talk to it. This will be an off podcast thing for later. I'll
remind
you of it later.
All right, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But yeah, no, it's like, at the very least, like, I don't know. I just imagine getting a car crash after interacting with Bill Maher. It's like, yeah, the car crash would probably be the highlight of your day there.
I would like that. I think
I'd prefer that. Yeah,
it would be a preferable alternative.
Yeah.
God.
So what is this thing?
So the tariffs are also hitting the anime fans hard. If you look there, $105 item
God.
comes from China, and the savings get passed on to you. As you can see there, the duties for that is $200. The total makes it $356.
So cool.
And anime fans are
awesome.
Anime fans are, to put it nicely, not happy. A lot of them are like, why are you doing this? Why can't you just delay it until all this is over? It's like, buddy, they gotta make their money. They do not give a fuck about you in the long term. Buy that merch, bitch.
Oh yeah. Spend $100, free shipping, y'all. Go tell your mama. You gotta buy it all. See who remembers that one.
Hey, at least if you buy Jake Paul's merch, you probably don't get hit for duties like that.
I'm actually curious on that.
Trump probably has a tax exemption on that shit. Who knows?
Tell you what.
They were at
I love you, Jake Paul. I love you, Jake Paul. I remember when you filmed that dead body. I loved it so much. Mr. Trump, that was my brother. Yeah, it was great. I really love it. When I saw that Japanese man hanging from a tree, I saw his hand. It was purple and bloated, and I said, yep, this is exactly what I want my administration to do from now on.
Yeah, there's so many goddamn
pop-ups on this website. About.
By the way, Bane, you are recording, right? Because I forgot to start mine.
I'm recording. We're good.
Okay, good. All the spinning got me all fucked up. And I didn't even do it. I just had to. I watched you guys and got dizzy.
It was fun. It was fun.
I was hoping there would be some duties or something on Jake Paul's website. Not currently. If you want to buy a pullover hoodie, it's $48.72 though. Jesus. What a fucking rip. But yeah, no.
Well, for a pullover, yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah, it's like I've got some
like
pullovers myself.
For a zip-up hoodie, maybe. Like it's a bit expensive, but I'd pay more for a zip-up hoodie.
I would too. Anyways, yeah, do you want to go through some of my stories?
Or we could, yeah.
Okay, let me scroll up. Oh yeah, well, since we're
I don't really have a preference.
All right, let's
I'm just coasting.
Let's do number 9. Get some more gaming stuff out of the way.
Oh, I've got a little
Number
gaming
9?
thing as well. Whenever that comes up.
Okay.
Number 9.
Number 9. So, Nintendo is suing accessory maker Genki after its unofficial Switch 2 mock-ups. They showed this off way before we saw the real designs. And they were talking about, like, oh, we've got it early. We're doing all this. And they showed it off at, I think it was CES. And it's like, yeah, you guys were playing a fucking fire here. I feel kind of bad for this company because they make accessories. That's their whole thing. And if they lose this lawsuit, they will not be allowed basically to make any Nintendo products anymore.
Yeah.
But they were playing with fucking fire, guys.
I guess so. I can't be bothered to feel positively about Nintendo in any way, so...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm just kind of, like, ambivalent to this, I guess.
It'd be like, same thing with Apple or Google or any of these companies. It's like, yeah, you can't really fuck around at certain points because they will just sue you. And they'll kind of win. Because they were claiming they had it early. They were claiming they had it early, and they wanted to kind of get ahead of the market. And by doing that, they kind of try to do...
Go back up there. It said it was trademark infringement. Back up further.
Well, yeah, because of the 3D printed...
false advertising.
Well, the false advertising was that they had, like... They basically were trying to say they had the official designs, and they were working with Nintendo early, which they were not. It's weird.
I mean, unfair competition. It's not like they're selling a different version of the Switch 2.
No, but they then use those files to make, like, mock-ups of products they wanted to sell, which would get ahead of other companies like Hori and stuff like that.
Wait. It claims that Genki's use of Nintendo's trademarks is confusing to buyers who are likely to impute any shortcomings, defects, or lack of quality in Genki's products to Nintendo itself. Bro, you're the guys that broke your whole joysticks for fucking an entire generation and haven't fixed them, as far as anyone
All
can
of my
tell.
Joy-Cons have drift. My Pro Controller does too.
I don't really think Genki did that.
To be fair, so does my Xbox controller.
Yeah,
my PS5 controller does. The build quality of everything is getting
potentiometers.
worse. We're in the decline. I mean,
get a Hall Effect controller. Just do it. TMR2. That works.
None of the 3 official companies currently support Hall Effect, and it's like, shit, or get off the pot already, guys.
Back in the fucking 2000s, you didn't have to get any fancy kind of Hall & Oates controllers. You just got a fucking controller, and it worked fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Some controllers back then did have like similar technology.
Dreamcast.
Okay. That's true.
Yes.
One. Really quick.
Shame the actual stick itself on the Dreamcast kind of sucks.
True.
I have a third-party. In fact, I have it right here. I have a third-party Dreamcast controller, which...
Yeah. Oh, that looks sick.
It looks cool. The problem is...
Yeah.
The thumbstick, I'll see if I can demonstrate this here.
Does it twist?
The thumbstick fucking twists.
Oh.
And it doesn't even have like a stopping point where it stops twisting. You can just turn this shit forever.
That's a fucking nightmare.
Using it at all. I'm trying to like push it up and I just immediately I don't
remember doing that on a Dreamcast, but I think it has been a few years since I played the Dreamcast.
It's very cool. It's the same way on this original controller.
Just gonna go down here. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't keep my fucking thumb on this thing because it swivels me off of it.
That's annoying.
Very fucking annoying. Didn't realize until I bought it.
See, the thing that
Hang on, I got... This thumbstick cap might fit onto my Dreamcast controller.
Oh.
Hey. So one thing
that would actually fix the main problem I have with it, because this is hard plastic. It's not like rubberized like a standard stick.
It sucks.
God, I love the way the Dreamcast controllers feel, though. I mean, this is luxury.
The Dreamcast controller is fucking comfy.
It's good stuff. Good stuff.
But really quick, I thought that when I got the DualSense Edge, I thought someone would make a fucking Hall effect version of these.
Oh my god, that feels so much better. That's incredible. It does still spin though.
No one has made one of these yet. The stick module that has Hall effect, but god damn it!
Wait, does my normal one also do that? Now I have to check. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't remember that. But
I should see if I can get the Castlevania Resurrection demo.
Oh my god, it kind of does. What the fuck is this? I've never noticed that before. Oh, why would they fucking put that in their controllers?
That's horrifying.
That's disgusting.
Check this VMU out.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I miss my VMU. I don't know where it is.
We got a real VMU, and then I got a brand new old in-box Mad Catz VMU. Red, transparent, see-through. This is the way the 90s was better.
Yeah, honestly.
People think it's
we need more translucent shit.
People think it's just nostalgia. No, they had transparent N64s. This was the peak of human civilization. The Matrix was right.
Honestly, the fact that like, all of our shit isn't transparent is kind of fucking sad.
It is.
You would think like they'd want to show off how they put everything in there. I want to see the back of my monitor and see how the fuck they condensed all that shit in there.
By the way, I have this very bizarre piece of tech that I also own, which is...
I can already tell how cursed that is.
This is not a Dreamcast controller. This is a Romulator CD game system. It's got a tiny little LCD screen, and the thumbsticks... This one only goes left and right, and this one only goes up and down.
Okay, are you sure that's not like a remote control for like an RC car or something?
That's what it feels like.
No, it isn't, because let me see if I can get this out of here. There is like a tiny little disc inside of this fucking thing.
Oh no! I'm going full screen on you.
I don't think that. Oh wait, here we go. I don't think the disc works. This is apparently loaded up to play hockey.
Oh my god, what the UMD ass is that?
This isn't even a disc, it's just like a plastic insert. I swear this is not even a fucking disc. But at some point in time,
demo of this, I think.
I've never been able to get this to work, but it's one of my favorite things that I own. I guess there's also just like thumbsticks, or rather triggers. There's triggers on it.
What does it say on the back?
Face buttons. It's from Manly Toy Quest.
Manly Toy. Then what's the like? It's on a battery thing. What does that say?
Oh, it just says tested, which is a lie because it has never worked once. I got it from a thrift store. But yeah, this is any chance I get to bring this up. I mean, look at this Dreamcast controller, right? Romulator CD game system. It's 1-to-1. If I had two hands, I'd hold them up at the same time. But you can
hold on. You can prop one up in the hook, as it were, or that too. Yeah. And then,
look at this new hotness.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It's great.
I would almost guess they even use kind of the same mold. You know.
It's one of the Romulator thing is smaller. It's definitely like a different thing, but it is
a little narrower,
very similar.
Too, I saw.
Yeah.
And
similar triggers though.
It's wild seeing that without a D-pad. Also, it's like
or face buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Dreamcast D-pad. Oh, I gotta stop thinking about my Dreamcast. You know how impossible? You know how fucking impossible it is to get a stand for like an old tube TV? I've got like a little 20-inch tube TV. It's way too heavy for any.
I have a TV that's like about this size.
Yeah.
It's pretty small, and it's just over there on an end table.
Honestly,
end table, huh?
Like you might get a dresser, like a sturdy.
Yeah, my main TV's on the dresser.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the problem is if you look up just like TV table on Amazon, it's just these super thin things for like flat screens that weigh 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
you just
bitch, my TV is like 40 pounds.
Yeah, you gotta just drop into a thrift store, get like a small dresser or an end table.
I just need like a huge wood brick.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah,
just
they don't
essentially.
a Minecraft block made of wood.
They don't make TV
a dresser and end
for...
table though would be good because a lot of the times, well, I mean, obviously dressers have drawers, but also a lot of the times end tables have like a little shelf underneath.
True.
That's true.
So you could put like your consoles on that.
But no, the great thing, well, the sad thing is they don't make TV stands for TVs that could like crush a toddler if they like, you know, push it the wrong way.
The old days of the plasma.
The
rear projection TV.
Oh, I'm talking about the CRTs, the kind that like, you know, really could kill you if given a little bit of distance and some like kinetic energy.
That's probably happened, and it was not fun for the family to find their dead child.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm almost like 70% certain it's happened in the last 20 years, but in the last 5, I'm gonna guess 0. If your child dies from a modern flat screen TV, honestly, they kind of deserve to
Your
die.
child is weak.
Yeah.
Your child could get blown away by the wind.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
On a clear day.
I'm sorry. Timmy was a hemophiliac, but he got crushed by like a fucking Vizio. All right. I'm not going to the funeral.
How did he get crushed by a PSVR? How did that happen?
The headset crushed his skull.
I'm just imagining you put the headset on and then you compress like a tin can.
Oh, yeah. Or I'm thinking like medieval torture device with that little crank in the back. Like...
yeah. Well, that's what the PSVR feels like, though, to be fair.
Yeah. I remember I could never get that thing like tight enough in the correct way. It always felt off for some reason, you know?
Oh yeah. Well, it's always just too heavy and like sweaty too.
Yes. I like the I like the strap they got for the Elite. Like that.
Oh god, it's crushing me! Oh god, help me!
We're writing the next
I pulled my leg.
The next final destination
now.
Pull
a muscle in my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? I hear that new Final Destination's okay.
Yeah,
what you've been posting.
I'm nervous because I feel like I've seen most of the deaths already from like trailers. I don't necessarily know if there can be too many more from what they've shown, but I like what they've shown, so it's like, all right, I'm in for the ride.
That sounds good.
I wonder why I put a C on this.
USB-C?
Maybe? Oh yeah, like this is the side that the USB-C goes on or something. I don't know.
That's fair, because admittedly, I actually can't tell unless I look at it. Of the Quest 2.
Yeah, like there's an L and an R, but that's about it.
You know the worst part is with 3S.
Who even knows the difference between right and left? Come on.
Well, with the 3 and 3S, they put it in the little hinge, like the ports out of the little hinge that the strap goes on. Which yeah, kind of literally right where your C was actually. Yep.
Yeah,
literally
it's right here on the 2. Oh, I don't think I accidentally turned it on. Oh no! All right. Well, I do want to play this soon, so I'm going to keep it out
really quick. Let's actually go into your stories. We'll save the rest of mine for later.
Okay.
Actually,
we got a little bit of politics. I'm gonna
now that I looked at it, I do have that Star Wars one, and I just want to complain for a second. I didn't put them in numbers, but it's okay. Let's get this out of the way now.
Speaking of politics, Star Wars.
Yes.
I'm so tired of Star Wars. Destiny 2 announces new Star Wars expansion.
I'm surprised that you didn't know about this, actually, because I knew about it. It was announced a while ago.
Well, there were some crossover skins a while ago, right? This is a
so now it's like an actual expansion.
They're doing a whole-on story.
All right, that's a bit much.
I thought Destiny 2 ended.
Well,
yeah, same.
The main story ended, and they're starting a new one.
Oh, kill yourselves!
There were
Destiny 2.
There were 3 bonus expansions that I didn't pay for. I didn't want to play. One of them sounded neat, and it was about vampire things, and then I heard about it actually sucking.
Guys, Bungie. Dudes, Bane didn't even buy your shit. Pack it in.
Well, okay.
Stop.
Look, I played the Final Shape, and I'm still...
Well, yeah, people played that, but then they still had shit after that. It's like when Trailer Park Boys ended and then came back. It's just...
They're doing... there's a new expansion coming out in July it looks interesting, but I'm going to wait until it actually wholly comes out before I even think about possibly even looking in that direction. This one's interesting because it is a new story, but it's also a Star Wars crossover story. And it's like... It can't be the worst thing that Star Wars will cross over with this year, but also...
At least Star Wars isn't just making its own stupid fucking Destiny shooter.
Admittedly, yeah.
Honestly, I think I would prefer that.
But,
I don't know.
Really?
I mean,
yeah, because people who are playing Destiny 2 probably are invested in Destiny 2 as a world, or Destiny as a world.
Yeah,
and kind of plopping some Star Wars stuff into that and saying, yes, this is canon. That's going to turn a lot of people.
They necessarily haven't. So far, we don't know if it's necessarily a canon story or a spin-off thing within the game. It will be within Destiny 2, but I mean, if they're gonna do it, I would actually prefer make it a spin-off event, or not an event, but a spin-off thing you can access, and it's all right, new sandbox, new powers, the Force, but within Destiny. You could do that. That could be interesting. I think it'll probably be something like that. We don't necessarily know yet. It's coming out at the end of the year. And there's two more expansions.
I hope it's good.
For
Destiny's sake and for Star Wars' sake.
Yeah. Again.
I've often wondered why why Star Wars. Back in the days, Star Wars comics came out through Marvel.
Yeah.
And I think they're still available, I think, through the Marvel Comics app, so they're at least still connected to that.
They're still
so
doing
it's always
stuff,
I've always kind of wondered, since I've been, a fan of when I was reading Marvel Comics a few years ago, I was like, man, why haven't they just done the seemingly inevitable Star Wars crossover where it's the Guardians show up? I don't think they have.
I'm not certain.
I feel like they haven't.
But
it's time for the Guardians to fight Darth Maul. It's time.
I mean, there's some interesting things. They're doing a Predator Kills the Marvel Universe comic, where it's okay, that could be interesting. Some of the Predator comics.
You can't see me.
There was Predator DC comics before. I know that Predator fought Batman or whatever. So that's interesting. We need a Marvel Archie crossover. That's the real shit.
They've done a lot of.
I need Jughead to meet Kite Man.
I think actually the Punisher did show up in an Archie comic one time, so that did happen.
Honestly, would not surprise me though. Fucking Archie Comics is down to do crossovers with almost anybody, it seems. They also did that awful show Riverdale.
They sure did.
That's the most CW show that's ever existed.
Yeah. I mean, you do own all the Flash DVDs, so.
And Legends of Tomorrow, but we don't talk about that one.
Unfortunate.
And Marvel's Avengers.
Yeah, I do own a copy of that.
Agreeable grunt.
But no, yeah. That show is the only one that's it's the only TV show that's ever had Barack Obama get chased down by a gorilla and almost killed. So, yeah,
that's basically what happened in 2012.
Yeah, it's weird that not many people talk about it.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Habambe.
Yeah. Also, John McCain.
Rest in peace.
Obama put in the middle.
Rest in peace, Mitt Romney. That was his name.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's true.
Say his name.
All right, Justin.
All right, we got a little bit of politic. So remember this? Remember how I put this up? Well, guess what? Bullying works, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh. Oh, was he dead?
Musk wants to leave politics because he's tired of you motherfucker.
Sickening.
Just click accept. There you go.
Yeah, whatever. Elon Musk wants to leave politics because he's tired of attacks from the left, report says.
Guys,
So,
we got to do
cool.
better. We need attacks from both the right
We need to
and the
bully
center.
him more.
Yeah, we need attacks from everyone.
Yeah, we need attacks from all sides.
Listen up, right? Listen up to the one rightoid that still watches this podcast.
There's a few.
Elon is a wacky, insane foreigner who wants to show up and replace Americans with brown
robots.
People.
Yeah.
Well, and robots. Same thing.
Well, that too. Yeah, a lot of people think that he wants to gentrify things.
He's also kind of soy and kind of gay
because he supports.
Wow,
he supports
that's fair.
Visas.
Yeah. He also doesn't fuck pussy. Most of his kids are from coming into a tube.
IVF.
I think all of his kids. Yeah.
Well, I'm saying most. Just, we don't.
I hear that's because of a botched penile surgery, but for legal reasons, that's just a rumor.
He probably has one of those goofy looking penises that's kind of curled.
It's off to the side a little bit.
Oh,
his head is misshapen a little bit.
Not a mushroom.
It's
head,
smaller on one side.
Kind of like a pinky toe penis head instead.
I wonder if there's anything here that I could say that it looks like. Get the fuck out of here.
No,
you know what? He looks like
I'll say there was a time recently where
these ugly fucking hats.
There was a moment where he was wearing two hats. And he said, "Oh, I got a hat on a hat." And it's a video I could find, and it made me feel shame for him. It's like, oh god, you're so stupid.
Jesus.
We effectively.
I want to get.
Yeah.
I want to get a Trump hat, but it's just instead of the "Make America Great Again," it's just it's like the Navy SEAL pasta written in the smallest possible font. So it just looks like a red hat with a block of white on the front.
There's a whole bunch.
You got to put 2028. You got to put 2028 on the side of it for no reason, just to throw people off.
But then number 48 or whatever the next president number will be.
Well, I guess it would be still 47.
We'll just have a picture of Weird Al on it or something, just to really confuse.
Just Weird Al dressed as Trump.
Sure.
Or all of Ode to Halo.
He still
4.
has the hair though.
All of Ode to Halo 4, but in medium-sized font. So it
actually be a heterosexual privilege.
Actually, it would go onto the bill, and the bill would be this long.
Maybe we are alone, and that's why you should vote for me.
Actually, you know what? Maybe we are alone.
Oh damn! I can't believe Seinfeld's running.
Maybe we are alone, but with the Trump font, actually would kind of go hard. In fact, we may sell
DJ
that
Orwell. DJ Orwell, please come onto our podcast. We extend
we would love to have you
on. To you.
Look, I don't think he's responded since. Which
fair. Yeah, we'd have to check later. But if it again, I'm not even kidding. But maybe we are alone. A Trump font would be hilarious to have. We may do that down the road.
Maybe we are alone.
Maybe we are alone. Oh,
so this is weird, right? Give it a second to load.
Alright.
White House Easter egg roll features big tech logos and brand. You motherfuckers. Oh my god. Is there an X button?
Wow.
No, I just got a fucking reject.
Wow, every site is just the worst now.
It is.
Yay.
Wow, little
so
your Easter eggs were stamped by Raytheon. Wow.
Yeah, we got fucking, I'm not calling it Meta. That's stupid. It's Facebook.
Yeah.
Here we go. The Amazon fun book reading thing, which is really awesome because they've killed so many small bookstores. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, ReactBot, what do you think about our pending Amazon apocalypse?
I don't know what I expected.
This
better.
This podcast brought to you by Audible. Sorry. Had to make a joke.
Yeah, that's about it. This is weird, right?
It is
weird.
Admittedly, it is it does kind of feel low rent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if Trump performatively waived his pay this time like he did last time. I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't think he did.
I think he needs that cash.
He needs to rip off his fake hair and just hey everybody, and put it back on.
Howdy ho! Look at my rug.
I want you all to look at this. Look at that. Oh, I'm waving it. Here we go. Put it back on. None of you saw anything.
Oh.
So, at this point, yeah, I support just destroying the government. Because fuck it. Having a government at all is inefficient. Why not just fuck it. So the Justice Departing is shutting the, you motherfucker!
3 in a row! 3 in a row, baby! 3 in a row.
It's been everyone so far, I think.
This way again.
There was a couple where we didn't get like a big one at least.
I wonder if there's a plug-in to turn those off or something. Like
there probably is. I just don't care enough about looking for it.
That's fair.
Hey, there's an idea for somebody.
Yeah, so the Consumer Protection Agency is being shut down. So that's awesome. Can't wait for Grandma to get fucking scammed again. That's cool.
Well, we've effectively chosen to to basically make our scammer protection literally guys on YouTube who are mixing into Indian color. Yeah, Kitboga, scammer payback. We're literally just leaving it to those guys now. It's great. Great.
Our technologies permit us to manipulate time and space.
Yeah, so that's a real thing that a White House press release actually said, which is very strange, and I feel like everyone there just has dementia.
Reading this whole fucking thing feels like something like something that Daleks would have as a prepared speech.
Advances have not stopped.
Oh my god, yeah.
Our technologies prevent us to manipulate time and space.
We are capable of so much more, Doctor! Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, that's incredible.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it feels like this is Bond villain-esque. What's going on?
I wouldn't even say that. It's crackhead-esque. The man is off of one.
I was trying to technologies permit us to manipulate time and space, motherfucker!
I'm a time traveler! I'm a time traveler! I'm a time traveler! I came from 1872!
Oh yeah. Hell, I can call up 3 cousins that are probably doing that right now.
I cannot fucking wait until... I'm sorry.
You're good.
My mind just got erased. I think the government's trying to keep me from talking about this.
Government came and stole your thoughts.
So number 6.
Yeah, we live in a clown country. It's awesome. He's also selling 2028 merch. I didn't get a screenshot of it, but he is. Which, that's really cool and awesome. So, I want to tell you a little story.
Are you sure it wasn't AI or fake?
No, it's like on his site.
I
was too lazy to get a fucking screenshot. That's on me.
I down thumb that one.
The lack of screenshot or just the act itself?
The situation. Yeah, bad situation. Down thumb. Yeah.
So let me tell y'all a story about Julius Caesar. You see, Julius Caesar, after the Roman Civil War, was kind of feared because, a lot of people were loyal to him. So he tried to essentially take over the entirety of the Roman Republic and turn it into his own personal empire, to the point where he was actually fancying becoming a king. Does this seem familiar to you? So, where the Ides of March, Anyone doing anything that day?
Anyone know what they up reaping when they sow? Okay, I can't find out his website, but his website sucks.
ReactBot's soft agreeing to that one. ReactBot is sentient this episode.
Oh yeah,
that's true. What do you have to say about this situation here, ReactBot?
I'm gonna show this to my Mima.
Oh damn,
she might appreciate it. Yeah.
So Catholic community reacts to Trump's AI image of himself as the Pope. Jesus Christ, can't fucking speak.
Yeah. So this is literally blasphemous.
This was weird.
This is
yeah. He tweeted this out on his fucking on his other site, the one.
I'm going to be the next Pope. They're gonna name me. It's gonna be great, people. I'm gonna be the Pope.
It's gonna be Pope Trump. We love him.
This is literally a sign of the Antichrist. Am I
right
or wrong?
It actually is.
I remember,
as is proclaiming miracles such as manipulating time and space.
Like,
so yeah, that's cool.
I've read the Bible as a good Catholic. You know, I don't go to church, and I've read the Bible like a few times.
I was raised in church.
Nah, my family was one of those kind of Catholics where it's like, yeah, we're Catholic, but it's like we're maybe going Easter sometimes.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Fucking Oh geez, there was one there's like an acronym where you only go to church on Christmas and Easter. I forgot what it was.
I forgot what it was too, but we're one of those. So
never heard of that.
We're a good Catholics.
Anyway,
but yeah, no,
yeah. So
this is entirely a photo of him, as Pope in the robes and everything, sitting on the throne. It's like
the day after his funeral too.
Yeah,
he was there for the funeral as well. I think this article has a picture of it.
And JD killed him.
Yeah. Which
I really do think that it's really funny that there's a non-zero chance that JD Vance just caused the Pope to lose the will to live.
Yeah,
I think that's really funny.
Could be.
I mean, his mother traded him for fucking perks, dude. Like, it's generational.
I'd trade him for perks
luck.
too. What do you have to say about this, Reacbot?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he doesn't believe it. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Anyways, but yeah,
this is weird. I think Catholic people are going to be a little bit less like, he insulted everything about what I stand for, but I still love him.
Well,
yeah. I feel like they're not going to take this lying down. I hope not.
Some will.
I respect Catholics a little bit more than most other denominations. Aside from the kid stuff.
If someone is raised around a lot of Catholics, no, you're putting a lot of trust in them to not be like dolts. I'm gonna be real here.
Oh, and also the letting Italy do their thing, that sucked.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But
that's in the past.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stays there.
But no,
let me get all this politics out of the way. This sucks. I hate this.
Genuinely annoying though, because like you got two kinds of Catholics. You've got the weirdo freak Catholics who are like late in life converts in their 30s, like much like JD Vance, who it's like you weren't, like they go hard in the paint is what I should say. That's what they do. They go like desperately hard into Catholicism, and then you've got the normal Catholics I know, even a lot of pastors who are like, yeah, just don't be a bad person. Just, do your stuff, what have you.
Yeah, say your fucking Hail Marys. Yeah. Light a candle every once in a while. I don't know.
But there's a new growing sect of dweebs who are like, Deus Volt guys is what I'll call them. And it's like, all right, LARPer, give it up, buddy. All right, yeah. So what do you got next?
Let's do something. Let's do some. Well, actually, I have a dystopia story, but we could go. It's a positive one, so we can go ahead with some of yours.
Oh,
positive dystopia.
Oh, yes.
Tell you what, we'll go with.
It's a positive story about the unfurling dystopia.
We'll go with number one. Sure, number one. We'll go basically kind of
number one. I fucking love Ohio, man.
Oh yeah. Akron woman.
You mother. I'm rejecting your fucking cookies. Shut up.
I would have accepted them if it would have been nice and not shown that big. Akron woman arrested on drug charges Monday after pet raccoon was found with her meth pipe. Not much to say here past the headline, but
that looks like it hurt.
Did it?
Not even close.
I mean, I guess it would hurt to be arrested because your pet raccoon has a meth pipe.
Fucking
you don't control him.
You don't want this to be in your. You don't want this to be like what you're known for. The lady whose pet raccoon got into the meth.
There's a picture.
Well, it looks like he's actually going for it.
Hey, yeah, monkeys. Raccoon see, raccoon do.
That's incredible.
Can you send to Joel raccoon eating crack?
This video's epic.
Yeah.
You know what? Hang on.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go off screen just in case.
All right.
Okay.
Because you know how Twitch can be. Yeah. Okay.
And raccoon smoking crack. That's the new meme.
Oh yeah.
That's beautiful. I mean, I guess he's not holding it the correct way, but I guess it's actually meth. It's raccoon smoking meth.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
the thing
Limmy's
is-
live. Nice.
The thing is, like, somebody's
Okay,
gonna give him a
Lemma.
light. He doesn't have opposable thumbs. He's just holding it up. He's ready to go.
That's true.
Killed
You know,
I wonder if he'd know how to like inhale properly.
I mean,
It took me a while to learn how to inhale when I started doing meth.
yeah.
The other version of meth.
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
coming.
it's an ad. It's a Twitch ad.
That's
Okay,
coming for your
hang on.
thing.
Disgusting.
That's coming for your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Joel.
Oh, he's playing Jam.
Yeah, hell yeah. When is it going live? Come on, stupid fucking ad. By the way,
Yeah,
don't get any anchor shit. They suck.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I might have anchor shit. Hang on.
they're
think
not
that's
a great
SciTech.
company. That's all I will say. As to avoid
Yeah.
possible lawsuits, I will just say they're not a great company.
He smokes a banana flavor and he gets extreme gorilla concert.
Thank you, Joel.
I don't even know what's
Okay.
happening, but I like it.
Oh, I unpaused and I paused and repaused,
Monkey
so now it's playing another
Mondays.
ad. Let me just
we may
let me
have
just
to.
open the chat.
I'm about to say we have to
Missing
save this
Monkey
for later.
Mondays.
Oh boy.
No, he has to know about raccoons smoking meth. That's vital.
Here, actually, I'm gonna pause the episode because I have to pee.
Oh,
Yep, we're gonna pause for a second, folks. All right, we're back, folks. How we doing?
We've returned.
Yes.
I'm still tired and not really feeling that well.
Well,
I'm a coyote.
I do feel
It
that.
is what it is.
This is literally my weakness.
What?
Being tired is.
He means meth.
Or
He means meth.
It could be both.
Yeah.
It could be both. Maybe meth is. his
Did we get
weakness, he
him a
doesn't
meth
feel
pipe?
tired. I'm
I mean,
okay
he's got
with
the lean.
that. I mean,
This says a lot about society.
Oh,
You
that's
really
true,
do.
actually.
I really do.
Give him some Fent in that meth pipe.
I mean, give him everything. Give him some.
Oh, his
heroin.
lean is laced with Fent.
Actually,
There's like little Fent globs.
can you get him some galaxy gas? That would be the shit.
Okay,
We gotta do that. Oh,
All right, so
What do we gonna pull off?
Galaxy gas.
gas PNG.
That's all we need.
Hopefully
Guess
it's a real
what, buddy?
PNG.
You're getting yourself some brand new addictions, pal.
You ready to become Kanye West?
Oh god, it's like a 3D model.
Oh, that is 100% in VR chat. I can guarantee
Oh.
that. That's not in VR chat.
Yeah,
It really
probably.
should be. Is that a
Jesus
real
Christ, they're
PNG?
selling it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, they
Oh
have
my
it
God.
on Walmart's website.
Okay, so you don't dox yourself. I'll look on Amazon's website and see how much it is.
All right. I guess I'll just take this one. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can find one that's just the fucking tube.
Okay, some of these are like $40, $50.
We can in fact get galaxy gas in Canada.
I can get a
I mean,
knockoff
You hit
one.
that the fucking galaxy gas.
I mean, hang on, this is a lot. What the fuck is this one can?
Yeah.
It's $177.
There's some that were like
Jeez.
$60 over here. Yeah,
Is
Galaxy
this because
Gas.
of the tariffs?
It could be.
I guess, yeah.
Here's
Dude,
one.
I could get some Baking Bad N2O cream charger.
Oh, I can
Okay,
visit the
fuck it, I'm
Galaxy
just gonna
Gas
use this
store on
one.
Amazon.
Oh god damn it, it's a web P. Ah!
Yeah,
Guys,
web-
I need you to
web Ps are
engage
awful.
with. Oh my god, cool image I
What
just
is
posted.
that?
Thanks, Amazon.
it's like the
That's
logo.
the image I was trying to post. Yeah. Very
Oh
cool.
hell yeah.
Hang on.
Check that out. Awesome.
Yeah, that's some quality stuff. There you go. Baking Bad,
Oh.
everybody.
Oh shit, I accidentally closed it. Hang on.
He's got a cool little chef hat and everything.
Okay, admittedly, I do kind of want to buy
Okay.
that just to own for the fucking case, because that is hilarious in all the wrong ways.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm saving this one. I'm gonna PNGify it, and then it'll be good.
Baking Bad.
Oh.
Bad.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
It turns out he makes
Everything's
That's
destroyed.
a shame.
It turns out that
hang on.
Walter White's making the best sourdough, the purest sourdough on the market.
Hang on.
I need to cook more sourdough, Jesse. It's selling out.
Gus Fring is the owner of Panera Bread.
Don't spoil me too much. I just got to the part where he blows up the Tuco building.
Ah, fair enough. Tuca
I kind of vaguely
Quizno's owner.
I vaguely remember the first 3 seasons-ish, but
Yeah,
I don't...
I'm not going to spoil anything. I just... Gus Fring is a character. That's all.
How did you change your location to PP Township? That's beautiful.
Oh, you can just do that.
Oh.
Like you can change the location of Google. I did that because I realized that I was accidentally showing my town. So now I'm in PP Township.
That's
there
fair.
You go.
All right.
So I accidentally fucked it up. So we're set back a little bit, but pull something up that you can read, and I'll get to work on putting the Galaxy Gas in.
Oh,
Okay.
Let me see here. How about well, yeah, number 2. How about number 2?
All right,
because you get to look at the image. Man now holds the world record for world's largest eyeball pop. People are stunned, and this is a very visual.
I like this one.
Well, thank you, React.
It's a very visual image here, but while you're doing that, I'll just discuss it.
I saw a woman who could do this. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
I think she used to be the record holder.
I love dumb world records because there's so many of them. There are so many world records that are just okay. That's a thing to be put in a book. But this guy.
How do you do this? How do you
I don't
flex
know.
your eyeballs to be able to do this?
I can't even imagine. I'm thinking about it. My head hurts. Thinking about doing this hurts me physically. But admittedly, this guy looks like a normal dude on the left, and then it looks like a fucking edited reaction image from like early Twitter. It's what his eyes
screen
look
cap
like.
this. This goes hard.
Yeah, this does feel like it would be some kind of exploitable.
Yeah.
I can see people putting meme text on
Me
this.
when the Galaxy Gas hit.
I mean, hey, it's
boy.
It is impressive in a way. I don't recommend it, but this guy's from Uruguay originally, and he broke the world record, and his eyes can pop out 0.74 inches, which just fucking ow, you know?
So he's literally the wolf from like the cartoons that would chase after. He's like Pepe Le Pew.
Okay,
can he make his eyes shaped like hearts?
Now here's the thing. It was
or dollar signs.
We just have the paused frames. Does he say Awooga as he's doing this? Is that the only way to get that out? Awooga. Actually, yeah, it kind of looks like he's mid Awooga there.
I mean, it really does look fake, though. It kind of looks like the Scorpion King or something. Like it's weird how unconvincing this seemingly real thing is, though. It's terrifying.
But the thing is, like, it's so weird to us because it's not what we normally see. We don't see that much of the eyeball. So we're kind of, like, I'm freaked out by... So I'm thinking it's like an uncanny valley kind of thing. Or it's like, it feels...
I guess so.
Weird.
You can see all the, like, nerves attached.
Yeah. Well, it's also...
Oh, there it is.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. That's the wrong thing.
But it is interesting.
Let me get to Galaxy Gas.
Look at him before, and that's what, like, you know, we've seen guys that look like that. That checks out. Then you look immediately thereafter, and it's like, whoa, okay, that's weird. It's different, and it's different enough to fuck with us, I think. There we go. Oh,
Nope. There we go. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's backwards.
Oh, is it? Oh, God.
I can't tell.
There you go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Maybe like right
massive.
You might
like right next to the
hold on.
lean.
I'm about to say put the lean behind it, but make the lean a little bigger. That's what I would kind of.
Oh.
I was thinking just like this, and then I could just disable the lean whenever you're drinking the Galaxy
Or
Gas.
shift the lean over a bit more. Like shift it. Go back to it.
Maybe angle the baking bat so that it's in his mouth.
There you go. That's perfect. That's perfect.
That's pretty good.
There we go.
I mean,
How do you feel about your new position, ReactBot?
If you can relate to this, congrats. Your childhood was epic.
Let's fucking go!
Ooh, Dragon Action!
Only the most epic childhoods lead to galaxy gas.
Yeah,
That's
Kanye
true.
West, baby. But no,
Let's not talk about that anymore, actually. I don't want to talk about Kanye West's childhood.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, but are you a good boy who got the galaxy gas?
The math isn't mathing.
Oh, shit, he isn't.
Oh,
He stole it. Oh, my God.
damn.
Oh no.
I'm realizing now, but as I look at these... Okay, I've got 3 articles that are kind of connected.
Okay.
Let's go with number 8.
Which 3 are connected? I'll just pull them up in sequence. And then we can
Well, I don't want to spoil them, so... Just
that I could just
okay.
put it in a new tab. I don't have to open it.
Okay, and then 4, and then 3. I didn't really want you to read these links until then, but
That's okay. I'm not reading it.
headline: I wanted to punch her in the face, but I pooped on her car instead and went home. Pennsylvania woman arrested after viral road rage incident.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it sounds like an eventful evening.
Oh, admittedly, now that I'm reading this is technically the same article, so we're not going to pull up number 4. We'll shit.
Oh, no.
So, Pennsylvania
said
Yeah,
it was a
I'd
clean
say
poop and it didn't
say
require toilet paper.
Yeah. So, a Pennsylvania woman is facing multiple charges after police say she admitted to defecating on the hood of another person's car during a road rage dispute and apparently had no regrets. According to TMZ, newly released court documents reveal Christina Solimento, now dubbed the Delco Pooper, she was from a city called Delco, was arrested Thursday for taking revenge on another driver in an unusual and unsanitary way. Authorities say Solimento told
Not that
officers...
unusual.
It's only slightly unusual. Only slightly. But Solimento told officers it was a clean poop that, quote, didn't even require toilet paper. Don't know about that one.
Wow.
Following the incident, which reportedly stemmed
Don't check her underwear after this.
from a verbal altercation. Police said the dispute escalated after the other driver called her a derogatory name, prompting her to express her anger in a bizarre and illegal fashion. Quote,
Was it kind?
probably. But she said, I wanted to punch her in the face, she allegedly told police, but I pooped on her car instead and went home. A bystander recorded the video, recorded the incident, and posted it to Instagram, where it quickly gained traction. The footage repeatedly shows...
that.
Yeah, don't click that, please. She now faces charges including indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, harassment, and depositing waste on the highway.
Depositing waste on the highway.
waste.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there's another article that the number 4 one, that's the same thing. It's the same story. I just realized different headline. It fucked me up a little bit. But let's go to number 3. Banned Pig Destroyer are now in the butt plug business. The Delco Pooper might need this. This is a metal
Pig
band.
Destroyer.
Okay.
This is a metal band who are now selling butt plugs.
Well, now they'll be asshole destroyers.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I'm glad that I can get a butt plug with JonTron's face on it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it does look
It's
like
very
JonTron.
cool.
I mean, hey, I thought it was just interesting because, you know, how often do you see metal band butt plugs?
I mean, I would definitely buy Dream Theater butt plugs if they were available.
Honestly, I'm shocked.
You heard that, Dream Theater? You have a customer.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Come on,
more.
James LeBrie. I know what you're all about. I know how you high notes.
You know, for
I
all
need
the
a drink after that.
I know.
I feel you, React.
here's the thing. I'm shocked that like all the amount of things that Gene Simmons has put his name on. They've got a Kiss casket. You're telling me there's not one singular Kiss butt plug? Not one.
I mean, it's a failed experience. It's a whole failed thing.
Have you ever seen how many fucking Kiss items they've made? Just not even talking
I
about
know
their
there's
music.
a lot.
Everyone Everyone talks.
I know somebody with a full
Kiss
set
coffin.
of Kiss Pez dispensers.
Well, the Kiss coffin is admittedly like it's shocking that it hadn't happened before, but it was also kind of clever. Like it was clever marketing, so that's why people talk about that.
Mm.
But like the only thing I can think that's like Kiss related that I'd want is maybe one of the pinball games, because I've played those and those are fun. But like, I think
I have a Dreamcast game.
I've played a bit of the Dreamcast game. It's very difficult to play on a controller.
There's so many.
Nice. Awesome.
I genuinely want to have a segment one day where I try to find as many Kiss things as I can find. It won't be anytime soon, but I just want to see how many fucking things they've made, because it's absurd.
Be sure to raid every grandparent you know's attic, or just parent maybe.
Yeah.
Of a certain age.
Yeah.
The Gen Xers.
Yeah, well, anyone like
if you're young, then maybe
late Gen
maybe
X to like the generation before Gen X. Like that's prime Kiss. That's where my parents are, and
that's parents conceived you at a Kiss concert territory.
Yeah, that's the condom ripped while Beth was playing. that's what happened.
Oh,
yeah. Anyways, I don't remember what else I've got on here. Number 5. This is a funny one. Headline here. If it'll load. What? What?
YouTube.
Oh dear.
What?
YouTube?
That was not a YouTube link.
Oh man, 50 years after the fall of Saigon.
Did it open a new... What the fuck? No, hold on, let me open it on my phone.
It is... I will say it is pretty pertinent to remember Saigon right now, especially, but also, why the fuck is it sending me to YouTube?
Yeah, no, it was a website link. That shouldn't have opened you to YouTube.
Very odd.
Okay,
that's very strange.
Okay, Claude, is it doing to you?
Kind of redirect.
On my phone, it's not doing that.
Which one is it?
Number 5.
5.
No, it's not doing it to me.
What?
That's weird.
Yeah, it just automatically... Okay, hang on. Let me copy it.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm seeing what the headline is ahead of time.
Okay, it searched...
Oh, okay.
It searched... Oh my god, everything. Okay, what the fuck?
That's no good.
I guess I'm just gonna remove everything that isn't that link.
Here, I'll just copy it and paste it separately. Hold on.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Okay. Like, it's a real article.
Take us there. Take us there.
What the fuck
is this?
Okay, that was on screen, people. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And it's the same website, like the same company. Okay, that's just fucking weird. All right, go to number 6 while I try to find another.
Well, what's the what? Yeah, if you could screenshot the
headline,
like the headline.
Okay.
What were you saying? Go to while you were doing that.
I was gonna say go to the one after that, but I'll just screenshot this.
We'll do that real quick.
Well, here, no, I've got this already.
Oh.
All right.
Scroll back down to it.
Oop, you good? That is so fucking weird, though.
It's not showing up.
It's not?
Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna say it's sent. So yeah, a bar in Tampa, in Tempe.
Tempe.
Tempe. For some reason I thought it said Tampa, and that's where my head went to. Bar in Tempe, Arizona is the center of one of the largest underage drinking busts the police have ever seen. And then they posted this. And they basically had said that it was their 9/11 because 100 people were cited for underage drinking.
The words tavern strong.
Hashtag tavern strong. Their
you
9/11.
Like you're a part of something in this generation, I guess.
Yeah, man, look, hey, who doesn't want to be 17 and drunk in a bar in Arizona? Woo.
I fought the good fight, grandkids, in 70 years.
I mean, to be fair, it is Arizona. There's really not much to do.
It's like admitted.
There's not much to do there besides bake.
Yeah, honestly, you may as well just start alcoholism.
Sizzle on the sidewalk.
Yeah. Look, a drinking problem in Arizona is, like, so common, alright?
Yeah, it's like drinking water here, you know?
Yeah.
For some reason, Arizona seems to have a very high number of those 1A auditor people. You know, that like stand on the sidewalk in front of the
Arizona is like a hyper-conservative state.
I'm
also,
not touching you, I'm not touching you.
Well, also because the fucking sun fries their brains. When it's too... You know, when a kid gets a fever of, like, 110, that's basically frying their brain to death like an egg. You know, it's like that, but with...
It's just every day there.
Yeah. Headline here, Turkish town of 25,000 gets involuntary high from a 20-ton cannabis burn. They fucking hotbox the city,
brother.
yo.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know, they should have done this right before a fucking music concert and made more money than anyone in Turkey's ever made. Ever.
Real.
Like, yeah, effectively, they confiscated a bunch of weed and then they just... They
burned it.
They burnt it all, and they didn't realize the wind pushes smoke in directions. Because again, it is Turkey.
I feel like several jokes have been made about this that typically people just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like everyone's been like, oh yeah, what if they burned the weed that they confiscated and everybody got high? That's been a joke for ages.
This is literally an 80s movie plot. This is a boner comedy movie.
Well, we were just talking about Far Cry 3 earlier. This is a mission for Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
To Skrillex music.
Yeah, where's the Skrillex
also,
dubstep?
San Andreas.
That too. A lot of good
true,
games.
Yeah, the truth.
Man, I don't get how they didn't realize that. This would happen, and inadvertently you're gonna get like a cop who's just like driving by on patrol, blitzed all the fuck because you're just burning him and the wind's blowing in his face.
Man, I'm just enjoying being a cop so much right now.
God, listen, Clyde. Yeah. I totally should have shot him, man.
This is
dude, he was like white. It's not worth it, man. He probably had people that cared about him.
No, dude, it's 2025. We can't be prejudiced like that no more. We gotta shoot the white people too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Like you should shoot me, man, or I should shoot you.
Oh man, but you're my bud. I don't want to do that to you.
Well, let's go shoot that guy over there.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like he's doing a crime.
But admittedly, this is also the calmest anyone has ever been in Turkey ever. So maybe they should keep doing this.
They're chilling.
Oh yeah.
Hey. For at least a few hours.
Probably about 4
Turkey's
hours.
never been happy. People in Turkey have never been happy before.
True.
I mean, they have Batman Park and everything.
Yeah, and they can't even enjoy that. So he's fucked up and sad.
That was on my bingo card.
Okay, buddy.
Doubled up. All right, I guess we'll finish up. My last one here was 7.
All right, let me. There we go. Switch back to viewing.
Had a little bit of a drug hunk again, as it were. A lot of drug stories recently.
Hell yeah, that's the good shit. Oh
yeah. Oh
yeah. Oh.
What?
Yes. Ah, this episode has been great.
What?
I'm rejecting your fucking cookies. Go fucking feed worms, man. Jesus Christ.
You should have finished what you were gonna say, man. Let me find the story again. I gotta remember what the story was exactly.
Man, they really don't want podcasters to look at their shit anymore on these websites.
Fucking sad.
It's fucked up and sad.
If this really is what discrimination is, I think we got a lawsuit going.
Yeah, we have a case, I think. Do we have a case for Xbot?
Bro is speaking truth.
Let's go!
Look, ChatGPT is a lawyer, folks. Hashtag Carl.
Yeah. It understands the legal system.
It really does. You know what? Hey, shoutouts to Yahoo for ripping off this website. Maybe. They literally ripped off this website. Maybe we can see this one. Not even kidding. Same website that we were going to go to. Come on, Yahoo. Come on, being bottom feed.
Oh my god,
part of the
again.
Yahoo family
Okay,
of brands. I'm gonna
Oh
reject
my
your stupid
God.
fucking cookies.
You know,
Okay, at least they let us
they're
read.
doing this. Here's my crackhead theory. They're shoving these stupid cookies things in everybody's faces so that everyone's like, let's just make it so that they do the cookies automatically, and then they can do some insidious shit when we're not looking.
Yeah.
They're annoying us until they can fuck us over. That's the theory.
I always
This
click the...
just be the harsh reality.
It is. He knows. This is the real shit.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Uber driver wearing retired drug dealer shirt arrested after having 24 grams of meth found in the car. And it's really
Well,
like...
I mean, I guess he wasn't dealing it.
I mean,
maybe
yeah.
he might have been.
He was... an Uber driver...
He's not a dealer anymore. Now he's just a recreational user.
But I love how a passenger had texted 911 after the driver mentioned he had a false bottom aerosol can in the car with meth inside. Why would you give that information out? Why would you tell someone you've got meth in your car? You moron.
Yeah, no, he deserves this. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
This is like self-snitching.
He thought honesty was the best policy.
He's dead wrong. No.
There's a difference between being honest and just kind of saying things that incriminate you for no reason, apparently.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, there's a dead body under the floorboards.
Yeah, I've stabbed like 17 homeless people. That's just what I love doing.
Yeah, it's getting really hard to find like new spots under the floorboards to like put them. It's really
it's my favorite thing.
I think I might start putting them in the ceiling like Asmongold.
Good idea.
I think so.
We got to talk about that in a bit, but
yeah, I don't have it pulled up, but
it's in game chat.
Okay, cool.
No, people take
it's
that
Twitter,
guy's
but I guess we'll just have to tank it.
People take that guy's opinion seriously, and he lived like heroin addicts.
He does.
I live in a state where I would kind of be embarrassed to show shit off, but my house is like a hospital compared to this man's house.
Oh, dude,
it is spotless in comparison.
He lives like a literal hoarder. I've cleaned up hoarder houses before. I know what it's like. He lives like a fucking hoarder, dude.
Check out this dust.
Hey,
at least it's not a rotting animal.
Yeah,
it's coarse and rough and irritating.
I hate dust. I don't want it building up in my home.
Little Anakin. But yeah, that's all I got for these stories.
Hell yeah.
Why would you fuck around? Why would you get arrested? Why would you get arrested? Sorry.
Yeah, let's pull up the Asmongold stuff since we're talking about that already.
All right, fingers crossed. Twitter doesn't fuck you up.
Yeah. No, it's VX Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it's redirecting me.
Oh. Yeah, Twitter's website sucks dick. And hey, guess what you're getting? Cookie pop-up.
No, I'm not even logged out. What the fuck?
Cook.
So, took the day off to find some dead animal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dead animal in my attic that smelled bad and ended up falling through the ceiling. Pretty sure I'm living in Sin's fortress. Jesus fucking Christ.
And it's like,
so I mean, it's not unrealistic to say. First of all, again, speaking of Breaking Bad, this is a scene from early in Breaking Bad when they try to dissolve a body in a bathtub and it doesn't go so well.
Yep. Well, they don't do it in the proper thing. They do it in the bathtub, and it's like, yep.
Yeah. But this is I mean, like, it's just kind of sad. It's like, this is his brand, apparently, is just, like, being a filth human. Being just disgusting. That's, like, his funny brand. That's the joke.
And then...
So he has to live like this. I would kill myself.
I can't even see the animal.
Yeah, this is... I don't even know if he got the animal. He just said to find it. He didn't say what he did find. He said to find.
Is that it? That bit of fuzz?
No, that looks like insulation.
I think it might be.
Yeah. Like...
Well, also, shout out to the fact that he's got, like, hundreds of old-looking books just piling up, and this looks like a grandma's house.
It probably is. Look at that crucifix.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think that is insulation. It's just cheap, shitty insulation.
I guess so.
Because, like, it's brown, and there's a lot of chunks that are brown down there, too, so... No, this is embarrassing. The fact that someone who has literally millions of dollars, he does, that's an objective fact, he is a millionaire, multi-millionaire, and he chooses to live like somebody who, you know, possibly has their children locked in a cage in a basement, you know.
Well, because Bane is funny and he's
lives
owning
like
people.
He lives like he kidnapped a woman and held her in his house for years.
This looks like the set of
He
Black
looks like
He
Snake.
lives like he murdered his pregnant ex-girlfriend.
He looks like he made her eat all the eggs.
This looks like the set
You
of
have to
Black
eat
Snake
all the
Moan, man.
eggs.
This is bad. There's a radiator where someone has been chained to at one point. I guarantee it. I guarantee that's
the rotting corpse smell would probably improve the bouquet in that house.
The fucking look.
Yeah, would add depths of complexity to the pond stench.
So it's a real potpourri there.
I've disliked this man for a while before, like, the politics stuff. When I heard about the tooth gum thing, that was immediately to, like, why do people watch this guy? Why do people give this guy attention? He wiped his own tooth blood onto his wall. That's something like a schizophrenic child does before they get sent to a home.
Yeah. The state home for the weird.
Yeah, the criminally kooky. Yeah. I don't know. I can't look at this and then, like, respect his opinions.
No.
I think the answer to this is pretty clear. You don't need a fucking AI to say it.
Yeah.
Someone in the comments asking the fucking Twitter AI, is this normal? And how could we judge people who live in this filth willingly?
You know, I'm sure Grok is learning great things from Asmongold.
I'm waiting for Grok to give us the fucking speech from "I have no mouth and I must scream" from all this.
Oh, it'll happen.
It's inevitable, right? Like, it's inevitable.
Yeah, I don't want to go unprivate, but I want to fuck with Grok so much, just to make it say stupid shit because it's bad. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that people are using AI in general, not just this one, to fact check is really, really funny to me.
Yeah.
Rock knows all the facts.
We're starting to, like, find a new species of human that I'm starting to call the stupids, based after a great film.
Hey, that's disrespectful.
No, but
that is disrespectful to everyone besides Buster.
There's a lot of people who, like, if given, like, enough unprompted time, you could make them think a soap opera is real. You know? Like,
love the aesthetic.
A new level of dullard is what we're creating, basically, is what I should be saying. We're creating a new level of dullard.
Yes. I mean, Canada just got trolled into voting for a guy. The dude was live with Trump today.
Yeah.
And basically the entire time it was just Trump going like, I like this guy. He's a really smart man. And, you know, it's just the entire, it's like, boy, were we tricked? Uh-oh. You know, cool stuff.
Basically, he's doing what, like, Gavin Newsom was doing earlier, where it's like, he's becoming Trump's fleshlight, basically.
Well, all the headlines ran with him saying that Canada's not for sale and not all the other shit that he said that was like, licking the asshole.
Yeah, Canada's not currently for sale, but it could be rented. Maybe a nice leasing plan.
Not at a cheap
rent in town.
The rent is very competitive with all those Chinese people that own all the properties.
It's leased to own. That's what it is now. It's leased to own.
Here's the thing: the houses the houses in Canada, they have high rent. Canada itself, very low rent. Just the country.
Admittedly, like, yeah, you could give up like Alberta for cheap, probably. That's not much of a loss.
Alberta's trying to secede, and at this point, if they do, I might just go there.
I mean, would they be their own country then, or would it be like?
I mean, I think they'd be absorbed, but you know, the fucking dollar would probably be better.
Hey, you never know. We may tank our dollar soon. It's looking like we're.
I hope so.
I
mean, I can only hope that it tanks. I saw the fucking news the other day. It was like MSNBC, and it had this breaking news thing that was like, breaking! Economy down 0.3%! I was just like, wow, you fucking Americans, you should just eat shit and die. Holy shit. It's 0.3% less. Oh my god.
I mean,
it's a lot better than Canada, I gotta say.
Yeah, fair. But we're not used to that. You guys are. That's the difference.
Yeah, you've been dealing with this for years.
It's sad because it's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. Let's start going into yours here.
Oh yeah, right. Shit. Okay,
you're good.
We got a positive dystopia story.
Ooh.
Oh, is this gonna do it again? Am I gonna be fucking asked for cookies?
Hey. Yeah, you're gonna be asked for cookies.
What are my privacy choices, actually?
Wow.
I don't even want the functional cookies.
Why is it literally every site?
They all make a little on the side from selling data.
I feel like it was like a week ago we did this, and it wasn't every site, it was some of them.
Yeah.
There are a couple sites I like them enough where it's like, yeah, I'll give you my cookies, sure, fuck it. You actually provide a service, but not
fucking news sites.
Not Ars Technica. As much as I'm okay with Ars
Technica. Yeah, definitely not.
Ooh. Ars Technica isn't the worst. They're not the best. They're not the worst. Headline.
They aren't the worst. We'll hear about that soon.
Yes.
But the headline is, Judge on Meta's AI training. Quote, I just don't understand how that can be fair use. Base.
I thought it was already ruled in favor of AI.
It is cinema.
This is cinema, though. Yeah. I hope it's real. I mean, I hope it's like a real important thing that'll make a difference.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm hoping that at the very least, like, it has to be very restrictive. It has to actually follow fair use rules. The preferred thing would be
like explicitly
them not being able to use
like to the point
their own content, but that's me.
Yeah, I'm hoping either they have to pay a license or make draw from their own shit. But the best outcome out of this is that every single AI that has been trained on copyrighted shit has to reset from basically zero. That would be the best. Because there's already so much shit in their fucking databases.
It'd be great.
Yeah, you can ask some plots of movies and they'll just be able to explain it. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, what's the plot of Star Wars? Oh, cool. Did you pay to get the rights to fucking analyze the Star Wars script, buddy?
Yeah.
Pal?
I
don't think he did.
It would be so nice not to deal with all this bullshit anymore. It'd be so nice.
I hate AI so fucking much.
This fad will probably die, but that is a good news story. I agree.
Here's hoping. Yeah. All right, that's all the dystopia that we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying much attention. All that politics shit, except for like just the last little bit, was like last week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we got oh boy. Woo! Polygon sold to Valnet and hit with mass layoffs.
Eat shit, losers.
Yeah.
Oh, going to options. Oh,
reject
all your stupid fucking cookies.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over Polygon gone.
I don't want these fucking people to have jobs. Fuck off.
The only good thing that Polygon ever made was Brian David Gilbert's Unraveled shit, which is good.
And then he ended up doing his own shit. So
yeah, and it's pretty nice. I like it.
Hey,
check that guy out.
As somebody who has followed a lot of other sites over years, yeah, typically it's like, oh, all right, where's this person going to go after the bottom falls out for this website?
Oh yeah,
Yep. Not looking any directions. Cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Cracked.
Polygon has been sold to Click Farm Powerhouse Valnet as opposed to Polygon before, which was definitely not a Click Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very unrelated to click farming.
Yeah, hey, no.
Do we want to I got
want...
some gaming news, but we got some other we got some gaming discussion.
Oh,
that's true.
Which one?
I actually forgot the news that your discussion was going to spur off of, so I guess I'll just find that.
Oh.
In the meantime,
yeah. Okay. Well, we'll get there.
I will pull it up in the other tab. But essentially, the recompilation of Mod-joras Mask has been updated with mod support.
That's right.
Which is super
video.
Fucking cool.
You can
play there's also Superman. A bunch of.
This episode is getting titled like Cookie Crisp or something. I just hope you know, Tristan.
Manage your privacy settings, episode 84.
Yeah. So yeah, this is really cool.
Private cookies.
There are other ports in the works. I forgot most of them. There is no Castlevania 64 port, as far as I know. No Legacy of Darkness, nothing like that.
Quest 64, GoldenEye.
Quest 64.
Rocket Robot on Wheels.
Damn.
Yeah, there's also Superman 64, which is kind of playable-ish.
Someone call me when Blast gets one.
There's the other one.
Fuck, give me a version of Blast
Dinosaur Planet.
Oh yeah,
the original version of Star Fox Adventure.
They're trying to like fix it and finish it and actually make it like its original thing, which is pretty cool.
Okay. I like that
I
idea.
mean, we can really
forgot what I was looking up.
We can really only hope that Xbox 360 stuff starts to get a little bit more attention in this way. I just learned recently that Jack and Daxter, all of the PS2 games, are like fully playable on PC with like updated everything, native PC port, decomp shit.
Have you even got a racing one?
I don't know. I was playing Jak 2 a little bit, but it's at least the main trilogy.
Okay.
All playable on PC. Yeah, the recomp shit is great. Obviously, Sonic Unleashed just came out of nowhere, but with big strides in Xbox 360. I'm personally hoping for Skate, since we now know Skate 4 is going to be a pile of shit.
It could be a pile of shit.
It's going to shut up, Bane. It's going to be a pile of shit. Yeah, of course you're gonna buy all the shit for it.
No, I'm not gonna buy
it's going to be garbage. It's going to be just the worst. It is going to be
free to play, so yeah, it might be.
It's going to be horrible. We don't like it.
There's a difference between free to play and free to play the way they're doing it. They're doing it in the way you think free to play means, not the fun, cool Marvel Rivals. So, yeah, it would be nice to get like a recomp of the old shit.
Admittedly,
maybe fix up Skate 1 so it's a little more playable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think more than anything, I just want Fable 2 to be playable on PC, just so I don't have to deal with that stupid fucking save file corruption issue that I had.
3.
I'm gonna.
No, 3's already on PC.
Fingers.
Oh, okay.
Fingers crossed for.
Yeah, you can't buy it anymore, but
yeah. Fingers crossed for a recompilation of Dead Rising 2 Case 0 and Case West, because you can't play those on anything but Xbox now.
Yeah.
Oh. Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we just need every game ported to PC. Every game that isn't easily emulatable just needs a PC port, please.
Honestly, some of the Xbox Live arcade games.
I've said this before, I'm begging for a recomp of like Guitar Hero 6 so that we can have fan-hosted GH tunes that works again, and people can make like Banjo-Kazooie music and shit like they used to back in the day.
Yeah.
That's the business.
Cool.
That would be pretty dope, actually.
And I started playing those again a little while ago, and they just killed off GH tunes at some point. Like all those MIDIs were really taking up a lot of server space. They had to, had to. Activision didn't have enough money, for GH tunes.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's pretty nice.
There is a Crash Team Racing PC port. That's crazy, actually.
This is the beauty of the modern age. There's not much, but every now and then you see it.
It never comes from a big company. It always comes from some dude in his fucking living room, just with a laptop.
Speaking of not from a big company, but from just some dudes.
Yes, Tamriel Rebuilt.
I should have accepted those cookies. I like Tamriel Rebuilt.
Yeah. It was so funny the other day. There was some news about, I don't know, Ubisoft or one of the big evil companies in the gaming chat on my Discord. And then right below that, someone posted the Tamriel Rebuilt Grasping Fortune, a release trailer. And I just thought, man, there's such a disparity here between whatever marathon news or whatever it was, and this just fan project made for no money by a bunch of people over the course of 22 years at this point.
Yeah.
The first release was 2006, I think, but apparently they've been working on it for 22 years. And, I mean, they're updating new... They're... Oh, no.
Yeah.
They're, yeah, so I played a little bit of the new Tamriel Rebuilt thing, and I just happened to come out around the time that I was playing Morrowind again, so I didn't even know about that. But good timing, along with the Oblivion thing recently. It adds
they add everything from Ulfmora. I think that's down to the border. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Narcissus is a big one. Narcissus has been in pre-release for years, which is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, so it's
actually past.
I've been lost
around Alien Ruins
Narcissus for a while. Yeah, there's alien stuff. There's a lot of stuff. I made a new character, went straight there, and just tried to set up in the city basically in Narcissus. And so I got sent on a Fighters Guild quest to go defend a caravan that was heading to the border. So it is playing with border stuff specifically. Really beautiful new area. It's red mesa.
Yeah, I love this shit. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really nice looking. And the city chugs my frame rate. But
oh yeah,
that'll happen. It feels like the biggest city now in probably any open more post Morrowind or post Daggerfall, I guess, Elder Scrolls game.
I think Vivek is bigger.
Well, Vivek's
but also it's mostly inside.
Yeah, Vivek's technically bigger, but it doesn't feel like it, and it's just a copy-paste, boring... I hate Vivek. But
yeah, because Narcissus is this little inlet right here.
Yeah.
That's circling with my finger, and Vivek is pretty similar
that
size.
Entire area. Yeah, it is bigger.
Telvannis is actually pretty big.
This is the one that...
This area.
This is the one that feels the biggest. I mean, unless there's been big updates to any of the other Tamriel Rebuilt stuff.
Almalexia, right here, is going to be massive. The pre-release stuff for it is already hardware chugging.
I'm looking forward
without NPCs.
Now, are they planning on overhauling, what is it, Mournhold, the one from Tribunal?
No, what they're going to do, they're going to keep Mournhold as it is, but they're going to fix the door that goes outside, because usually it's just locked. And that gate is going to lead outside to Almalexia, proper.
That's great.
And Mournhold's just the center. It's like the Palace District in the Imperial City.
Okay, yeah, because it does feel like a very small location. I mean, again, it's supposed to be the capital, but it feels kind of like Vivek. It's just kind of a few little districts with 5 NPCs each. And meanwhile, Narcissus is this fucking sprawling, massive city with 4 open districts or more. It's got a working, functional arena. It's got a whole underground sewer area with people living in it. Crazy shit. Absolutely popping off. Yeah. By the way, Alma's tier there is basically Vivek if it was good.
If it was on us, if it was on a river, just kind of stopping it. It's cool.
Yeah, and it's one canton, but it's a finished full canton,
Yeah, it's got outside stuff as well on either side.
Yeah, and there's a fort and everything. One thing that's weird, they changed the name of what is it called? Andothrin, it used to be called. Now it's Balfoyen. So, but like for me, I don't know if I misinstalled something. Maps still say Andothrin. Travel still says Andothrin, but all the NPCs and all of the like buildings there say Balfoyen. So it's a little bit fucking confusing now.
Yeah.
There's one city with two names used kind of interchangeably, and I don't even really know why they changed that. But hey, you know, whatever. You know, it's very impressive stuff what they've been doing. I think their last big update was just like end of 2024, so they're chugging them out pretty quick. And there's whole new creatures and shit, and new factions and everything. I really like the arena that you can fight in. I did one fight and it was really easy, and then was really hard. There's a whole underground bazaar. I haven't even begun to explore the fucking area outside of this. I mean, I walked to it, so I got a little bit of it, but there's a whole area to the west that's like new shit, and there's some new fucking tribe you can join or whatever. I don't know. Very exciting stuff. And meanwhile, how about that GTA 6? I'm sure it's gonna be just great. Just great.
I mean,
I don't know, man. New updates from this make me excited in a way that a GTA 6 trailer just doesn't.
I get that.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I'm excited to see how it grows, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Tamriel Rebuilt will never be fucking finished, let alone Project Tamriel. They've got
Project Tamriel's never coming out, but I think Tamriel Rebuilt actually has a good chance of finishing, because if we look, this is Grasping Fortune. They've gotten basically half of it down. They've cut down all the way basically
over the
to
course of 22 years, and they've been remaking shit too, like that.
True.
That red area there. That's all. That was all done in 2012 and then redone later for some reason.
Yeah, but you also notice that 2006, 2008, 2012, 2013, and then 2018, 2019, 2022, 2022, 2023, 2025. Like there's a lot of movement now.
That's true.
And I think that movement is really going to help, because like this is probably the next one, Wealth Beyond Measure. Yeah. And then they're probably going to move up towards Blacklight and then fill out the rest of this area before tackling Almalexia. Man, either Almalexia or Blacklight are going to be like the final ones.
I'm looking forward to more. I'm looking forward to more Redoran stuff when we get there. One thing that I think is really fucking strange is that both the Skyrim mod and the Oblivion one, for Project Tamriel for Morrowind, they have like western parts of the map available. You'd think they would start building from the east where Morrowind is so that it connects a little better. Yeah. But you just have
the idea behind that is that when they started, none of the land on the border of Morrowind had been finalized. So they thought it would be easier to start working from the other coast and then sort of move in so that, by the time they've actually gotten like Chaden Hall and, the Nibene Basin and stuff, they'll, these parts will probably already be finished. So they can just match up the world height data, and that'll be that.
Well, that would be really... I had this existential thought where I'm like, I really hope we as a civilization survive until fucking the concept of the full Project Tamriel, even just Skyrim, Cyrodiil, and Morrowind.
Nope, you're getting cut out.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're back.
Okay, that was weird.
All I was saying was even just... Is it happening again?
No, you're good, you're good.
No.
All I'm saying, even just like Cyrodiil, fucking Skyrim, and the rest of Morrowind, we don't even need High Rock or any other place. Yeah. And it's like, man, I like it, but I'm saying just those, even if we just had those, I feel like there's a non-zero chance we don't even make it that far. Yeah. Like that'll be 2040 or something by the time that's actually done.
I mean, all you can hope is that, like...
Maybe 2060, maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Well, what you kind of hope
Although the great thing is,
like, you hope that there is
by
a
that time
team.
you could probably...
Yeah.
Yeah. But by that time, you could probably have a PC capable of literally maxing the render distance to where, you know, NPCs, you're over here in like Balmora. NPCs way the fuck on like Valenwood. They're walking around and talking like you can hear them.
Yeah.
We'll probably have PCs that powerful.
That
which is
would
gonna
be
nice.
neat.
It would be pretty dope. At the very least, you could
Literal
run it at like
infinite
1,000
view distance.
frames with max settings
I mean,
on everything.
I gotta be
Oh, by the
real.
way,
Morrowind came out in 2002. I kind of feel like my computer that can run Cyberpunk at Ultra should be able to do that now, but
yeah.
But no, this game just runs like shit sometimes, some locations.
Yeah, it's more an issue with how it's built and also how it handles view distance because like I said before, and I'll say it again for, you know, those listening. But the way that Morrowind handles view distance, at least OpenMW, it treats your entire render distance as if you are standing there. So everything's rendered at full detail. You know, NPCs will still talk. You just can't hear them because you're far away.
Yeah.
You know, they'll still walk around and do their own thing.
There's no level of detail limited.
There's gotta be
no LOD.
There's gotta be some kind of OpenMW update that fixes that stupid shit. I don't know if that's even possible.
It probably
will
will
be
stupid. Eventually.
It could be.
I'm sure at the very least they can do like mip maps. You know?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Well, this is some really cool shit. If you're interested, it's not that difficult. You honestly, I used to think modding Morrowind was like more complicated than it is. No, 99 times out of 100, just drag and drop. You're good. I mean, OpenMW has the mod list there.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty simple. Just make sure your TR stuff is after all the official stuff, and you're good. And make a new character. Travel to Narcissus is kind of difficult. It's weird. It's such a big city, but the actual like Silt Striders and magic transport and shit there is like pretty difficult to track down like a course that gets there. So I had to take a thing to Hlalu Ferry and then just walk south a ways. But it's been fun just kind of starting out there. And just new Morrowind who dis. We're just starting out in this new city. It's great.
I'm sure eventually, once more Tamriel Rebuilt gets filled out, they'll probably do like an alternate start mod.
I mean, I hope so. Yeah, but it's
and then maybe they can make it so that, like, the first time you go to prison, you get sent on the prison ship to Morrowind or to Mordville, I guess.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Man, we're lucky they didn't call this game more Elder Scrolls 3 Vardenfell. No one would have bought it. It's such a worse name.
Yeah.
But it is more descriptive.
But the Morrowind, that does kind of go hard. Like, as a title, if you don't know what the game is, it's an interesting title.
I wouldn't say more descriptive, but definitely more specific.
It's more evocative.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
capturing something. But no,
it's crazy how much work they're putting into this. It's so cool.
I gotta say, playing through Morrowind again, there are a lot of little typos and grammatical issues in the official game. So it's interesting to go through like fan-made stuff that in a lot of ways actually seems more professional than the original. It's very the quests are interesting too.
And then every so often I'll fuck up and Fargoth has fucked everybody's wife.
Well, yeah.
Hey, that just happens sometimes.
But that's fine.
Yeah. You know, that's just what Fargoth does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't blame him, you know? His magnetism is undeniable.
I gotta do a Fargoth run someday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so we got any more gaming?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Nope. I went out of editing.
Oh wow, we're already for Clickbait Corner. This is 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't have much. I mean, we can talk about
today, people.
Hey.
You can just talk about whatever before we do Clickbait.
I'm sure. Yeah, we'll figure out something.
You guys know
play Castlevania Chronicles 2 and 3?
I have not
yet.
They're bad.
Oh.
They're made by War Machine Studios, and they have AI slop as background art, and they play like ass.
Wait, what?
So fuck you, single developer.
Oh.
Castlevania Chronicles 2 and 3?
Yeah, so you know how Castlevania Chronicles is a remake of Castlevania?
One, yeah?
Yeah. Same deal, but fan-made. Same kind of style.
So okay. Simon's Quest and Dracula's Curse? Okay.
Yep.
And
man, they fuck up the Dracula's Curse one a lot. Yeah, they play sloppy, they look sloppy, they sound sloppy.
And AI sloppy. Yeah. Yeesh.
Well, I'll be sure to stay away. I gotta play more of those Doom. I think there's a few now, the Doom mods that are like Castlevania themed. That's some cool fan shit. And by the way, people, speaking of fucking 22-year dev time on Tamriel Rebuilt, Sonic Robo Blast 2 is a Doom mod from 1999 that is still getting updates to this day.
Damn.
The coolest shit. Wow. The coolest shit. The fans are real humans. I'm not convinced about the suits.
Hell yeah.
You know, I'm becoming more and more convinced that certain people actually are lizard people.
Yeah.
Like the closest thing we have to what that would be, you know, like in a real sense. Like they're just
like a real person with a lizard brain.
Yeah, he's
got lizard brain.
He's not a human being in the way that we're human beings. He's like a weird, freaky, evolved human.
I would say that for like
Mark he doesn't chuckle. He goes.
I would say it for Mark Zuckerberg. For Jeff Bezos, that's more. He literally looks like some of the Bond villains. He looks like some like
Lex Luthor,
Blofeld.
He just needs like a facial scar, and he's perfect.
You know, honestly, somebody needs to tell him that to his face.
Yeah,
just be like,
hey, Bezos, could you get in a knife fight? It would really help your image.
No, what you say is, you've got the money. You could hire someone to make you the coolest scar ever. Just do it.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to actually earn it. He just gets an artificial scar.
A big fucking jagged line down his face.
Yeah, like
here.
a Kakashi scar. Yeah.
And then like a attempted throat slit. Yeah. Like Jeff Bezos should
maybe like a forced smile.
Yeah. Just put like thug on his knuckles, you know.
Yeah.
Just thug, no life.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, what you do
thug.
Well, what you do is you do thug life, and then you cut off the pinky, and then it's like it shows a battle scar.
Thug life.
Yeah, shows a battle
thug
scar.
And hug.
God, like Jeff Bezos needs to hire us. That's what he needs to do. Podcast is sponsored by Amazon in the right way. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, send us money. Anyway.
Yes. Clickbait corner. Actually, I should say I'm going to probably if me and Gabe think of something, because he's gonna watch Sinners soon. We may do an episode on that. There's a new movie that independent property by the guy that did the Black Panther movies and Creed. And apparently it's really good. I'm gonna watch it Thursday night. I'm excited.
Speaking of new movies.
Yes.
I know that Gabe also said something about this one just before we recorded.
Oh yeah.
There's a new Best of the Worst where there's a new Half in the Bag where they talk about Sinners and the
Thunderbolts.
What's it called? The New Avengers or whatever. Yeah. That one.
Well, it was called Thunderbolts with an asterisk, and then now they've taken the posters have changed now to asterisk the New Avengers.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well,
a weird marketing thing. It's not even like a week out from release.
Yeah. We all kind of knew that the asterisk thing was like indicating something.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Dark Avengers. I had my money on that, and if I had actually put money on that, I would have lost. I know.
Apparently, it's good though.
It is. It's actually a real movie. Marvel has not made one of those since Guardians 3. That's been like...
Which wasn't that long ago.
Well, it's been like 2 or 3...
To be fair.
It's been 2 or 3 years, so...
It's been a few years, but then the thing is, it was several years before that there was a... by Marvel, too.
Yeah,
so that was like the oasis in the desert.
In my head.
I get it, React, but I get it.
Just wish I could do that guy's eye pop out right now.
After that,
yeah, baby.
I bet he does.
I'll take a drink of water for you.
What the Sigma?
But yeah, the most real Marvel movie that came out, the most like a real movie was Shang-Chi, and even then that was kind of like after Endgame.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was an okay movie, but it was still...
It's fine.
I wouldn't call it like a real movie.
Well,
you know,
again,
it's all right.
Compared to the Drex of like... admittedly, I haven't seen Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but like Eternals, that was a fucking Drek.
People say that one was good.
I didn't really like
not
it.
Many people.
But I haven't watched it in like
some people say it was like the most interesting or unique Marvel film.
It had neat ideas. It's just it was a drag by the end. Like it dragged on.
Well, that's what I've heard.
And then Ant-Man 3, I saw the trailers and knew I wasn't gonna watch that fucking stinker, and I still haven't.
Yeah, I mean that fucking. It's funny you've got that scrunchy Ninth Doctor there because that's basically, scrunch him up real good and he'll look closer to how he did in he'll look closer to how the villain did playing MODOK in Ant-Man 3, where it was like this hideous CGI abomination with like a painted on face.
Honest to God, it's good they'll never use MODOK for anything ever again.
Yeah, probably not.
There we go.
I need this as a poster.
That honestly,
or like wallpaper. You just tile your wall with that.
Just repeating photos of a Ninth Doctor all over your wall.
Yeah, like using a corner wallpaper in The Sims.
I think this is a screenshot from Mandela Catalog.
You know, Tristan, you make this dark and you make a spooky face on the mouth, and we got us an ARG horror.
Big time contrast, and make it like a bloody Jeff the Killer mouth.
Honestly, do you think
options?
Do you think we could just make a like joke ARG? Just do it and see what happens.
I mean, I think it's possible. I don't think it would. A
little brighter. You got to make it.
Yeah.
Just slightly.
You got to be able to do contrast, though. That's the big.
Okay. All right. Never mind. You're cooking with gas. I'm dumb.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Oh, we got it. Hold on. I'm going full screen.
Have you seen this man?
I can smell it coming. That's what we text under it. I can smell it coming. Yeah. Oh my god.
I remember this Mandela Catalog.
This looks like move the image around a lot. It'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, contrast. Crank the contrast. I saw that down.
It's already
jackpot. Oh,
I know. No. It's already very high.
No.
Oh, there we. Oh my god. It's perfect.
I haven't changed it at all.
No, leave it. It's perfect. You've got perfection here, Tristan.
There we go.
Oh my god. Okay.
Incredible.
You're gonna have to send this to me later. Like, send me. Keep out of a doc.
I'll send like a screenshot.
No, send me the doc later, and I'll take a big screenshot of it.
All right.
That is beautiful. But yeah, Clickbait Corner. Also, for those of you who still have PlayStation Plus games are up now, the essential ones. Balattro's free. Play it. Get addicted. It's like heroin.
I gotta remember to cancel my subscription.
Right. Play that before you cancel
so
it, though.
Rackbot's gonna try.
Nice. I hope you enjoy Balatro or Balatro or whatever. Yeah. How's that lean working out for you? Mixed with the Galaxy gas, it must be a real nice flavor.
Who's gonna tell him?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't know
what are we telling him?
What does he know?
Who's being told?
What does he know?
What is being told, and who's being told it?
This says a lot about society.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Does he know?
I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know.
What was he cooking?
He doesn't know.
We got some clickbait from Gaming Bible.
Yes.
Star Wars drops new surprise teaser for new sequel to the original trilogy.
No,
vote now on your phones. Is it a movie, a show, a novel, a comic, a Pez dispenser, an action figure, a short film, a movie trilogy, a video game, or a wallpaper / console theme.
How many votes do I get?
Let's say 2.
Okay.
2 is pretty good.
I
had a lot of options, and some of them are very obviously not it.
I'll take movie, because this is clickbait.
I'll take novel and comic.
But I'll also take Pez dispenser. Because
I do wish it was a Pez dispenser, but no,
thing.
It's a fucking comic.
Damn! Congrats, Claw.
Yay! We should just make a comic version of the Zahn books, that old trilogy.
I mean, honestly,
I'm sure there already is.
You think they would?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I know they made one for Splinter of the Mind's Eye, which is pretty good.
Here's the thing: the extended universe is so much like it's free real estate. It literally is. It's like you can pick through.
And they picked the wrong bits of it.
They really
picked the wrong fucking bits of it. It's weird.
Disney needs every single person to possibly be replaced with like new people.
Yeah,
I say keep Dave Filoni, but like keep him on a leash. Keep him on a leash because he's done. He's cooked. He has cooked.
Put him in basement. Give a
chain on his ankle.
Yeah.
I don't think they even need to like rein in any of the creatives. Just get rid of Kathleen Kennedy and like all.
Honestly,
all of the big money motherfuckers that force.
Yeah, fucking Bob Eisner or whatever his name is.
But here's the thing: the only way that I would like. The only way you could tell me new Star Wars and I'd actually kind of be excited is if you told me that, like, every single person in that administration, like, every single person working there was fired and replaced with people, a whole brand new slate. I'm talking every single, top down, bottom.
Just have that in the opening crawl.
Yeah, it's like, we fired.
Hey guys, we fired
has been laid off. Oh. I would go see it.
That's the only time during the opening credits that people just woo.
Oh,
it's like you know how people used to cheer when there was like a Star Wars opening crawl, like Phantom Menace. They don't do that, but as soon as everyone sees like, oh yeah, we fired all the people who suck, everyone's just like, yes.
You know what it would be? It would be like how at Cannes and all those film festivals. To jail. Yes. You know what? Send honestly most of Disney straight to jail. There's something you could probably find.
Fair.
You can. There's something.
Just search their hard drives. It'll be fine.
There's at least tax evasion.
Oh yeah.
Just don't spring it on them so they don't have the time to magnetize them.
But no, like if they had that, I would do one of those 10-minute Cannes standing ovations. I'd be crying. I'd throw flowers at the beginning. It'd be amazing. All right.
So at 6,500 feet below sea level, China is building an underwater station as complex as 3 ISS models to hunt for. What are they hunted for? What do you think? I don't have options for this one. This one's last minute.
I'm gonna guess
coral.
I'm gonna guess pearls or dead swimmers.
It looks like they photoshopped in the coral and those fish, so like
it did.
I feel like that's not insignificant. So maybe it's those little fish.
No. Bane did get the closest. It's buried treasure. They're looking for doubloons. China's looking for the pirate gold.
They're trying to find the One Piece. They need power that can.
They can become king of the pirates.
They need power that can distort and alter space and time,
Yeah.
They need to be able to
catch up to us.
So the One Piece is real. Can we get much higher?
Fruit.
Can we get much
higher? I mean, hey, hopefully they get it. Hopefully they get it. Okay.
Sure. A new from Egan.
Yeah.
A new generation is trying to save the Emperor in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, and the Assassin's Corpses, I think that finishes up with or piling up.
Yeah.
By the way, it is entirely possible to save the Emperor in Oblivion. You just gotta like really sequence break it.
What happens
do like
if
glitches
you save them,
to like. Not really that much. The game just kind of goes on as normal, although a few missions get broken, so you kind of have to like find ways to work around them.
Interesting.
But then, once you complete the story, you can literally just bring Uriel Septim to like chill at Cloud Ruler Temple.
He was
it's really cool.
Fake
I'll watch
dead
a cool video.
in hiding. I think I've seen that video recommended. I'll have to watch it.
I'm gonna prep
nice.
That's probably
Pretty
the
fun.
first thing I watch after this episode. To be honest, I'm curious.
Hell yeah! I'm just gonna watch more Nathan for you.
That's a good fucking show. That's a good fucking show.
Oh yeah, I'm most of the way through season 3 now,
Hell
and
yeah.
then I'm gonna watch the interview.
Oh yeah.
That one's gonna be fun. I've seen bits of it, and I want to go in as blind as possible. Besides those bits I've seen.
Oh, you mean the rehearsal or whatever it's called?
Oh yeah, the rehearsal, right?
Yeah. The interview.
What did I say? The interview.
That's the North Korea movie, right?
Yep,
The band.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, now playable Call of Duty operator, by the way.
Bane consumed that slot.
It was $10, and I already had the COD points free.
Bane only consumed $10 worth of slot.
It's 2 skins and a gun. That's not bad pricing for these games. I could be
That's
worse.
a good deal. He got a good deal on slop, everybody.
Could be worse. I could be into
Anyway.
like fucking Genshin Impact, man. I'm just saying. Sorry.
So, Doctor Who Lucky Day review. Pete, I owe you an apology. And you know what? I gotta agree. Peter Mateague wrote Kerblam,
Yeah.
and Kerblam sucks. It gets the Doctor so fucking wrong. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But, nah, this new one's kind of good.
All right.
Like, it's not fucking, mind-blowing. It's not quite as good as the last 2 episodes, but it's good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was fun.
I'll have to.
I'm glad it's the only Doctor Light that we're probably getting this time. I'm very glad. Because we need to see more of that man.
Yeah. I need to catch up. I only saw the first 2.
Yeah.
I do need to see this one. Yeah.
Yeah, the third one's quite nice. Hopefully you haven't been spoiled on it. But the then the most recent's quite nice as well.
I want to talk to you about 3 at least, since I've seen that one. So
3 is
it's pretty good.
I'll just say, Claw, I went in with kind of unrealistic expectations because I had heard some leaks about it that made me very nervous. It's not a masterpiece. A lot of people are giving it 10. I wouldn't go that far. It's still quite good. I was not disappointed at all.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how they wedge something in that makes me upset and angry for the rest of the day in an otherwise probably pretty good episode. The ending of... They showed a little of it in their little end of 2, the second one, and it just seemed like, kind of space station horror episode,
It is.
Yeah, it has a good vibe to it. I really like the vibe.
It's an interesting
but
concept.
just
what happens.
If you don't know the leak that I heard,
I don't know shit.
You're probably going to enjoy it more than I will. Than I did.
Okay. I might watch it tonight.
The thing trademark will come as a surprise to you instead of me being like, "Oh, okay, the leaks were real, awesome."
I mean, for me, I had heard of the leaks, but I don't get too invested in leaks unless like I see it. And I'm like, oh hey,
I'm so happy.
It's difficult for me to avoid them.
I'm so happy to not be on Twitter and have mostly just people like you that respect not spoiling stuff like that. I don't even care that much if I'm spoiled.
Yeah, actually, spoiler alert, Belinda Chandra fucking dies and she's dead and she's not in any other episodes.
Finally.
And she explodes with hyper-realistic blood and the doctor says, did that just happen? And everyone laughs.
She was becoming more insufferable.
You decide.
No, I like Belinda. I wouldn't say she's insufferable.
She's not my least favorite companion. I like her.
Yeah, I like the kind of slightly apprehensive relationship they have going.
Yeah.
Well, that's my least favorite thing as of the second one is that they seem to be way too fast friends, but I guess that's a complaint with a lot of Doctor Who companions, so maybe I shouldn't care too much.
Yeah. There's a bit more tension in the 3rd episode. They're not in the 4th one that much.
Yeah, the first one is a Doctor and Companion Light, technically. Well, half Companion Light.
They do still show up.
I know a little bit about what the 4th one is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Ruby Sunday episode.
Yeah.
It's kind of like 73 yards, actually, in that the Doctor isn't there much. And it's mostly Ruby. And also Ruby dies!
Hyper-realistic blood.
No! We just talked about this!
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, so one of Earth's oldest and biggest mysteries is partially solved by artificial intelligence.
Oh no.
It's the Nazca lines. I didn't even look at AI's fucking response to it because, dude, no, stop plugging shit into AI and saying, "Oh yes, the AI figured it out where many experts could not."
Yeah.
Because AI can't actually fact check. It just generates a sentence that seems true.
No, hang on a second. It's possible that this might not be like generative AI. It might be some other form of AI.
This could be
It was generative AI. I forgot which exact thing that they used.
If it's
it was one of the more popular ones. I was like, yeah.
Then it's like, okay.
They literally just use Grok and ask it a question. Is that what happened?
It was not Grok. If it was Grok, I would go way much harder on it.
Okay.
I mean, one day there will be a use for this stuff. But
history.
I don't think we're there yet. I don't think any of these AI tools are even worth the weight they're fucking investing into. But
all right, one of Earth's biggest mysteries solved by AI.
Yeah, it's Earth.com. But no,
Kristen, let us know if you get another cookies pop up on your phone.
No, actually, I haven't.
Oh shit!
Damn. The one time it didn't happen.
Oh, it's IBM's AI.
Oh, okay. So Deep Blue or whatever that was, or what?
No, not the chess one. The chess one's like old.
Well, yeah, I can't remember what it's.
Like they work on a new one. I forgot the name of it.
It was a current one.
I just collaboration with IMB and closed it. I don't fucking care.
Could be worse, I guess.
Half-Life 3 hype intensifies on report of a fully playable build and imminent launch. Guys, I swear it's gonna shadow drop tomorrow.
Admittedly, I've been listening to that, but Tyler McVicker is the guy who's been discussing that. Apparently, I haven't really paid much attention to him in a while. Has he actually picked anything up that's noteworthy? Because I remember him being kind of a laughingstock. He picked up. The most recent thing was he picked up on early development of Deadlock.
Okay, that wasn't too long ago, I guess.
Yeah. He also was mostly on the money about Half-Life Alyx. Like,
okay.
Admittedly, Valve kind of like not really leak ship themselves, but like they leave strings. It's all the same engine. They're all working on the same shit. So
yeah, there's like folders and shit.
Yeah, sometimes in a release, like for one thing, they'll actually have like a string that's related to like some camera thing, and that's something from another game or another project.
Yeah, and then the letters HL3 will be in there, or HLX or something.
Yeah, that's like HLX is the current rumor code name. I hope it's true. What
if HLX is a like both of the Half-Life games, but with RTX?
Oh god! Oh, if Valve releases that, people will burn fucking Seattle to the ground over that. Like,
I don't think so. I think people are going to cope. Guys, this means that 3 is going to happen right now.
No, I am 100% certain that anything Half-Life that comes out that's not 3 will cause a riot. They're going to set up a new fucking Chaz in front of like Valve's office. They're gonna do that. I promise you.
I'll show up. I'll bring the garden, a single sad potted plant.
Oh, why did I have to remember that?
I feel like it's I mean, it seems pretty obvious that they are going to make 3 soon.
It does feel that way. Yeah.
Without spoiling anything, the end of Alyx, like if they don't,
the end of Alyx sets it up.
If they don't make a fucking 3 after that.
They more or less just said, join us next time in Half-Life 3!
It literally... It should have ended with a title card saying, Alex Vance's Avengers will continue in Half-Life 3. That's what it should have ended with.
You know what? It would have been really funny if they did that exactly, but didn't put Half-Life 3. It just ends within ellipses.
Yeah.
That would be good.
That's a very
people would go insane.
They need, you know what they need to do? They need to
Half-Life Alyx 2.
They need Half-Life 2.8 and a fraction remix.
Yeah, let's say HD remix.
2.99999 continuing.
Final chapter prologue.
International edition.
Oh god.
Featuring
Grid
Dante from the
included.
Devil May Cry series.
Feature,
Of course.
And Knuckles.
And a 10 pounds of pussy and ass logo from that one thing.
Oh yeah, that's over 20 pounds
Over 20
of pussy
pounds.
and ass. Yeah.
That's such a great image. No, I hope
So
it
yeah,
happens.
I think it will, you know, release. I don't think it's gonna shadow drop. I don't think it's coming out soon.
If I had to take a
because
guess,
like that's the thing, fully playable builds are usually not too late in development.
Well,
because you still got to do like a shit ton of polish and stuff.
True, but what
usually graphics are worked on pretty late.
Yeah,
like
apparently though, from what I was hearing, because I didn't watch it, but I like will listen to YouTube videos like a podcast sometimes. But basically, he was saying was like it's kind of like story and feature locked is what this means, where it's like, all right, we're not changing these, we're not changing the features, we're not changing how the game
polish
plays.
it up.
Yeah, it's like this.
I don't know. I guess I kind of feel like everyone's gonna immediately kind of jump onto, oh my god, this new big thing's gonna shadow drop because of the Oblivion remaster.
If I had to take a shot in the dark, this is like me, you know, fingers crossed. This is what Jeff Keighley has a relationship with Valve. I'm
thinking if it's announced, it'll be at like the Game Awards or Summer Game Fest.
Summer Games.
Yeah.
My thinking is Summer Games Fest for middle November to launch. I'm going to take that shot in the dark.
I don't think it's going to release this year, but I could see it next year. I could see next year happening.
The main reason I'm thinking is like, there's not really any competition this year that like, if it was GTA and Half-Life 3 this year, they would probably release later. You know what I mean? If they
need to release, they need to release Half-Life 3 and have it for free.
They could have projected a release for 2026 before GTA delayed, and now they're just like, oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck.
And the thing is, like, if they did one Game of the Year, they'd have to go in earlier than that. They'd have to launch in September.
Yeah, from what I hear, Claire Obscure
that's high in the
probably
running.
Gonna be a really close contender.
If
nothing else great comes out.
It's the only game this year that's like anywhere close to Game of the Year nomination worthy. Like they would be scraping the bottom barrel if they tried right now. Like, can you guys name anything? That's
Pirate Yakuza.
That's anything I can think of.
Pirate Yakuza, Claire Obscure, maybe Oblivion remaster, maybe.
Yeah,
if
that's a
that doesn't
remaster.
count.
That shouldn't count.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't count, but you know.
Those are the only things I'm thinking launching this year that are like.
Oh god, what else came out this year?
That are hitters, you know.
I mean, Tamriel Rebuilt, but that ain't winning no fucking award from the Corpo Slot Media.
They ain't giving that one an award, sadly. I mean, I will say,
I think that's it.
I would genuinely assume, but like right now, number 2 or 3 is at least Pirate Yakuza. Like it's
there's Concord. There's Concord.
That would have been last year. That would have been last year, Tristan.
Was it?
That was.
Damn.
Yeah. Time moves fast.
I should have bought a physical fucking copy. I would have had that as a prop. I'm so dumb.
You know what? You could probably find it for cheap.
No, you cannot. Let me pull up eBay.
Oh man, I wonder who's paying that much for Concord.
Look, I would buy it for a prop. I would genuinely buy it for a prop if it was.
I wasn't even aiming that towards you, because you're not doing it.
I'm looking.
Who is?
Okay.
Someone out there is desperately trying to like sneak back onto the server.
Well, hey, fuck me. Never mind. There is a 4 collection only, not playable one. $8.49 plus $4.49 delivery.
Amazing.
That is getting purchased by me as a prop, Tristan.
Oh boy.
Could you at least try to find one cheaper, like a GameStop or something?
No,
like a $5 copy or something.
The only other copies are for like $28 on here.
Well, that's sickening.
I'll see. GameStop doesn't sell. They were told to destroy all copies. Literally.
That's way too much for a paperweight.
I wonder if any dumpster divers that day behind GameStop were like, "Oh my god, so many copies of the new hit game Concord."
Well, I have to
I'm gonna sell them.
I have to ask, what are you talking about? I love paperweights. I've got Guitar Hero Live, and I've got Project Spark.
I don't have anything that can be qualified as a paperweight.
That's horrific.
I guess Gargoyles.
Yeah, I think
check this dude out.
Did this version come with
thinking?
Oh wow. I'm trying to see, did this one did not come with any of the Conquer stuff. There was a version that came with Conquer's like Young Conquer Adventures or something.
There sure was.
You remember how ugly they made Conquer?
He was hideous.
He was horrifying.
It wasn't as bad as he was in Young Conquer, though.
The HoloLens, which are now both dead.
Did that even come out?
That came out. That came out. No, it came out for the 7 HoloLens.
That fucking game thing didn't come out, I don't think.
I think it did. I think it was like a tech demo thing, but it was only for that HoloLens thing. And as of last year, I know because I was looking into trying to buy one because I wanted to kind of see if they were super cheap to buy as a joke. No, they're not, by the way. They're still like $700. And HoloLens 1, they've cut support for that last year. And then next year, HoloLens 2 support is also cut.
Awesome.
So, hey.
How much were they at launch?
Thousands of dollars.
Oh my
awesome.
God.
They were only for...
That's so cool.
Those versions were only designed for developer units. But the problem is they never made a retail version. It's sad, but cheapest...
Oh, that's so cool.
Like, Microsoft had a neat idea, but now it's the Vision Pro does the same shit. It's also ugly and awful, but it is cheaper. But it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
God, how embarrassing.
Yeah. Also, anyone who buys the fucking Apple Vision Pro is a sucker. I'm sorry. I've tried one out.
Yeah.
And,
I wonder if they're gonna discontinue that one.
I don't think they are. I think they're gonna try to make it cheaper. That is something that like Apple has like a thing they're trying to do.
Personally, if I were in charge of Apple, I'd put more shit on it. Because
Honestly,
as far as I know,
if I was in charge of Apple, I'd
all
make
it has
a
is
folding
like
iPhone. That's me.
Yeah.
It's like
I wish I had a folding phone. Not one of the ones that like is full and then folds down. No,
yeah.
I want one of those that like
the book,
flips out to something huge.
Yeah, the book type.
Yeah.
I've had the when I had an Android, I had the top down, like the flip up, the first like Z Flip.
Those do seem cool.
They are,
but also I would prefer big.
You know what is nice though? Like I could prop up YouTube and just like set it up there and just like kind of angle it in any direction I wanted.
True.
So I would
that
just
is
like
true.
Have YouTube videos on my nightstand, just kind of like. But the phone also was
kind of nice.
It was nice. The biggest problem was though, it was first generation kind of technology, so like the screen cracked eventually, and you could feel the crease. But now the newer ones, they're getting sturdier, they're getting water and dust resistant, and they've kind of reduced the little like cringe hiss. What did I say?
Cringe hiss?
That was English is fucked up there. The hinge crease. Nailed it that time.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know what you were going
Had a
for.
mini stroke there. Words flipped. I don't know where that came from.
No, that's fine. That happens to me all the time.
But it is like on the older ones, you could definitely see where like it folded. In the newer ones, you can still see it, but it's so faint, like you actually have to look at an angle to see it. So you don't feel it, you don't see it, you don't say it, you don't see it, you don't say it.
Think it, you don't say it, you don't think it, you don't say it, you don't spray it.
Yes.
Jarvis, darken my skin pigmentation by 73% so I can say it.
Little Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
yeah.
When are we playing that again? When are we playing more schedule?
Sometime soon. That would be nice.
Honestly, anytime you guys want to, I am down. Schedule 1 is fun, folks. By the way, it's a shout out.
We did a little live. Funny. It was very good.
Yes.
I'm down to do like Sundays or Mondays.
Honestly, I mean,
maybe
anytime you guys want, let me know.
Yeah, usually Fridays or Saturdays. I'll probably be busy from now on.
True. I'm down for any day, just after like a certain time. But we should continue clickbait because I think we have
one more clickbait.
Yes.
So, from Wired, U.S. border agents are asking for help taking photos of everyone entering this country by car. No, don't do that. Take no photos at border control. Don't fucking do that.
Yeah, honestly,
snitching.
I trust border agents as much as I trust any other cops, which say not at all. But also, yeah, this sucks. And also, don't I have
Come on, guys.
professional security, like surveillance? Can I not?
Come on, guys. I need to be able to sneak into the U.S. so I can get some cool sodas.
Honestly, yeah, Jones.
Don't take my photo. I'm very easily identifiable.
Gotta get yourself some of this.
Yeah, like
Blackberry Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty nice. God damn.
You ever had Jones Cola Claw? Do they even have that up there?
They do.
I'm not big on Jones personally.
I mean, Jones is not the best.
I prefer David's corn soda.
Ooh.
Which is a real thing that actually exists and it apparently tastes horrible.
There's I've had bacon soda before and it tastes about as good as you think it would, which is saying not at all. It tastes gross.
Kind of like bacon bits, like those really bad artificial ones.
It tastes like bacon grease. That's what it tastes like.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
There's also like, I mean, you probably you never had red dye like number 40 or something. You gotta get some of the good shit in your system.
Hell yeah.
We have no standards here in America.
How much red 40s? How much red 40 does this fucking thing, this fruit punch have?
Yeah, let me see what's in my I have an empty bottle of A&W root beer here.
Oh yeah, there we go. Red 40. Doesn't say how much, but it's the final ingredient.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, caramel color is all they say for the coloring that was in A&W here. Yeah, carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, sodium benzoate, parentheses preservative, natural and artificial flavors, and qualela extract. Couldn't tell you what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Better yet. Here's what's in a McDonald's barbecue sauce that I've had for 2 episodes now, and it's becoming a recurring topic. Don't like that. High fructose corn syrup, water, tomato paste, red wine vinegar, distilled vinegar, salt. Contains 2% or less of modified food starch, spices, soy sauce, parentheses water, soybeans, wheat salt, soybean oil, dextrose, xanthan gum, natural smoke flavoring, garlic powder, cellulose. Yeah, there's a lot more here.
Well, at least there's some natural flavoring in there.
Yeah, to be fair, there's nothing really completely unexpected in there.
There actually does, and it does end with natural flavors too, by the way, Claw.
Oh boy.
Yes.
You know, my favorite thing on any ingredients is when they just say like spices or herbs and spices. Why do you think I'm looking at this fucking
This
thing?
one has natural and artificial flavors, and that's it.
This one says chili peppers. Doesn't tell you what chili peppers, just tell you chili peppers.
Chili peppers. Could be the name of a dog.
Actually, I still have that fucking Minecraft hot sauce here.
Minecraft?
Yeah, remember when the nether
new Szechuan, right?
Yes. I this is my life savings here, Claw. I remember the Szechuan panic. I was there.
Right. You were Pickle Rick.
Yeah, I was the one on the fucking counter.
It was okay.
It's fine. Water, vinegar, sugar, chili peppers, cayenne red peppers. Hey, they specify there. Salt, apricot concentrate, garlic starch, spices, xanthan gum, natural flavors, soybean oil, potassium sorbate.
How did we get to the point in the podcast where we're just reading off the ingredients for barbecue sauce?
Red 40.
That is a good. Yeah, we talked about.
I don't know how we got
40,
to Red 40.
and then I just started listing ingredients, and we just kind of let that go on. I'm kind of.
Well, yeah, it doesn't sound like it's a bunch of. Synthetic shit. I remember when my dad informed me that one of the things in the ingredients list for Reese's Puffs was an ingredient for paint thinner.
Yeah. And
I don't even think that was true in retrospect. Now that I'm saying it again, I think he just told me that so he didn't have to keep buying me Reese's Puffs. But man, I certainly believed it at the time.
I mean, the thing is, it could still be true. It just.
I mean, you can turn paint thinner into soda. Like actually,
that's true.
Yeah. I can't imagine it being any good though. If I'm being honest, like it would have to be awful, right?
Well, from what I've heard, it's good. Although it's mostly just to fucking change it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was a good.
So that's clickbait. Yeah, kind of short. I just didn't really see that many clickbaits.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it happens.
Maybe Google's getting wise.
You got a Garfreef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garfreef.
Come on.
Here we go, going full screen.
All right, so Garfield review for May 6th. What?
Even Garfield?
I'm rejecting your stupid fucking cookies.
Holy fuck, Jim Davis, just die!
All right, so John says, in a perfect world, it would be warm and sunny every day. And then Garfield smiles and thinks, yep, and eating pizza would make you skinny.
I feel like this is where Andrew Dobson got his sense of humor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ReactBot's opinion on this first, because I got some opinions.
Now this is more like it.
I disagree, man.
Take. Jesus.
I'm gonna have to take your Galaxy gas away.
White bots, am I right? This is what white bots think is funny.
You know what?
All right, here's the.
You also don't get your fucking lean anymore. Fuck you.
Oh my!
All right, now I got an interesting idea because I want to posit a question. If Jim Davis is a sellout,
so this is bad. This is not good.
If Jim Davis is a sellout, would he have done a May the 4th Star Wars comic?
God,
I
hate the fucking May the 4th thing.
I do.
Okay, so May 5th is Schlurp. And Garfield's wired and thinking, whoa, that's strong coffee. I can even see my action lines. Okay, that's kind of funny.
That's good.
That's kind of funny. Whoever wrote this was kind of cooking.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at May 4th. Oh, yeah, hang on.
Oh.
All right, so ReactBot, how do you feel about this?
Love fluffer pupper doggos.
That's a cat, but you know what?
Close enough. Close enough.
Yeah, okay.
He's trying.
Sure.
He might be wrong, but he's got spirit. And
all right, so May 4th. So it's a big one because it was Sunday. Weird minimalist Garfield title. All right, so he's sitting there with a
90s
vase.
Sitcom.
He thinks routine is good, and then he smashes the vase.
Yeah.
And John is running like, "What's that sound?" And he's wondering who broke his vase, and then Garfield eats all of his food left on the table. And then John finds out and doesn't know who ate his breakfast. And then...
because John's dumb.
And then Garfield continues his thought. First he said routine is good, and now it's especially when your owner is clueless.
I mean...
I wish
3 out of 10.
Star Wars one instead. That's no good.
Yeah, 3 out of 10. This one actually cooks.
That's like
I don't get it.
I'd give it like a 6.
This is this one here. I would say is a 7. I'm
reviewing out of Whiplash from that other one. It was really bad just a second ago.
Yeah, we are grading on a curve.
This one is sandwiched between 2 just not really good ones.
This is a 10 compared to the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, comparatively.
And then you go to May 4th. This one is too long. Its punchline could be literally. I have special dietary restrictions. God damn it! I have special dietary restrictions. Thinks Garfield. He eats a frosted donut with sprinkles on it, and then as he's chewing, he thinks, "I can't eat anything that's not frosted." It's okay.
Actually, King.
This is so millennial-coded.
Actually,
coded.
Actually, yes.
I agree.
It is very millennial coded.
Mumblennial.
Yeah, no,
all right.
Ooh, Final Funny. Do you want me to read this one? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Jenna Coleman. If you can see this, want to get some Applebee's? Chili's? Subway?
That's me asking, by the way, not Bane.
Yeah. Jenna Coleman, all him.
Oh yeah. Should we we go over the
Should we email
the answer for that survey that I got that was just kind of
Oh,
just off the cuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, so apparently I'm this person's favorite host on Loud Equals Funny.
Hey.
Thank you.
Which,
you
hey,
Norwegian fuck.
He's my favorite host too. I'm kidding. I love all of you.
That's
including Rackbot.
Dude, what?
What?
That's a good reaction to that.
Did you ask him over here and tell me that not to eat all the loaded nachos?
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. Oh god.
So you are this person's favorite host.
Yes.
Don't tell the half handsome one with bad taste and the edgy furry.
That's me.
Woke furry though.
See, at first I was like, okay, who's he calling a half handsome one? And the bad taste one, it's like, god damn it. But also half handsome. I'm 100% handsome. Thank you.
I'm curious as to which half.
Honestly, yeah, that's a more insulting part. I don't know which half.
I'm edgy.
What does that mean?
I'm edgy. I'm not a furry just because my name's Claw and there's a bear. The Claw is unrelated to the bear. That preceded the bear.
Yeah, that preceded a lot.
The bear's just kind of a guy.
Honestly,
the
that
bear
preceded
is
a lot of things.
Look at my
bored-looking Winnie the Pooh.
Look at my fucking face and tell me that bear is not me in real life. Come on now.
Yeah, you got to get like a big green recliner. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would be better. Yeah.
Wear a backpack.
So I'm edgy, but I'm no furry. Tristan is the best host, though.
Yes.
I don't agree with that.
Oh,
Reactbot's the best host.
Humpty-Dumpty.
Real. What does that mean?
Does that mean someone fell and they broke something? I don't know.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Never be put
anyway,
back
Jenna Coleman,
again.
hit me up.
Yes.
Hey!
Jenna Coleman, email host@loudequalsfunny.com.
Email Tristan at his web zone.
I will direct it. I will
roll.
send you the phone number, the address, the hotel number, what have you, that Tristan will be out of time. We'll get it going, Jenna.
Oh.
She can come to my house, but if she leaks my address, then I'm gonna scream and cry and shit and piss.
No.
For like a minute, then she'll hey, who knows? It could be good, it could be bad. But yeah.
Anyway.
Wow, 3 hours on the dot we're at right now.
Oh man, that seems like a good place
everyone,
to stop.
go watch the new Cat Icarus video. At this point, it's new. It's
oh god, we didn't even talk about that.
The Catty video is longer than this episode, and it's actually edited and has put in.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we just kind of shit this shit out.
Hey,
the most work I put into it is finding clickbait.
It's a weekly
Tristan's the best host because he's the one that puts the most effort into actually finding things for us to fucking talk about.
True.
This podcast would just be in a primordial limbo. Nintendo's kind of bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't for him.
It would be kind of an
true.
It would be more unstructured than it is, because there are times we go unstructured and kind of let it flow. But
I don't know. I'm kind of starting to dig a little bit less structure.
I mean, admittedly, same.
Mostly because all of the news nowadays sucks.
Yeah, it does.
We're gonna start doing more like there's gonna be skits in the middle of these episodes eventually. We're getting to that point.
Oh hell yeah! I want to do a cutaway gag.
We gotta do Dark Tristan. Well, I guess we already got.
Hey Lois. Hey Lois. Yeah. This reminds me of the time that I became Bliston on live television and then said the N-word.
Peter, I've never heard you say the N-word before.
Well, I did, Lois. I became Bliston.
Yeah, it's because you haven't been listening.
It really. Oh god, I feel it happening again.
Oh my god,
Nincompoop.
No!
Yes. Alright, well, penis?
Penis.
Penis. Wait, what, Rackbot?
You can smell this video.
You kinda can.
Gross.